Oh, that never failed, never does it. But anyways, hi. Sorry again. Once again, I was speaking off to the ether. But effectively, what I was saying earlier is that I just decided to do something that I usually like doing. I like listening to Dream Pop. I like going to different avatars and just seeing cool and kooky things. But along the way, I just want to say hi to you all and what's up and how are things doing while I play with avatars. But again, hi Ollie. Nice to see you. I appreciate you being here. Hi, Jellybread. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate it. Happy birthday. Can't stay up long, but I hope you're doing well. Thank you, Swifty. I appreciate you being here, too. Thank you all who's come and said hi already. I'm forever grateful for that. Let's go look at some avatars. I can't wait. I just got out of school. I'm in the car. Very nice. How was your day at school, Ollie? Did you have a good day? I hope you had a good day. All right. So look here, everybody. We have this massive wall of rando avatars. So I'm just effectively going to go through them, as I've gone through some already, but I'll do some of the ones I haven't done already, so we can make an experience together. With that being said, I want to do this one. Hi Blitzian, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a fantastic day. You had to give somebody a hug? Aw, that's so nice of you. Good on you. I like that a lot, actually. But giving hugs is always nice. See, I can do this. I can, like, yeah. I hug the chat. Does that work that way? Anyways, let's see what this avatar has going for it. I gotta go in front of a mirror, though. How do I activate the mirror? That's not a mirror. That's not a mirror. How do I activate the mirror? Oh, we're here. I did it. I figured out how to activate the mirror. Alright, so how do I want to do this? Reset my trackers first. Can I do this? Oh man, non-facial tracking is interesting, but I know there's a way to do things. Ah. Yeah. Anyways, put this here. We're gonna anchor this to the world actually, and I'll take this back with me. And then we do this. Yeah, that works, I guess. Anyways. Hello. Okay, Jellybread. I hope you enjoy whatever you're gonna eat. I'm not cute. Don't be so silly. Don't be so crazy. I'm not cute. Hi, Patrick Grigg. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. It means a lot that you say happy birthday to me. I'm always forever grateful for people being thankful for my birthday. I'm sorry, Patrick. I'm just in the middle of I want to make this look better. I need to be able to show my whole body. This is not going to work this way. Auto level, no. Yes, that's the better one. And I think I have to do this. That's a pretty good angle. I kind of like that angle, but however, it's not exactly what I'm going for. Yeah, sure, why not? I actually kind of like this angle. What do you all think? Do you like this angle? Whatever the case. Where's my emoji? Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. Sorry, I've been kind of just like really just vibing today. I'll make sure to take care of it probably tomorrow. I'm gonna go back to doing stuff tomorrow, so don't let me forget tomorrow, please, if you can. I would appreciate it. Let me see what this avatar has. Oh wait, this is playing one. Never mind. Hold on. I noticed the music repeated itself because I had it on repeat 1 for a moment, but I'm done with repeat 1. Now it'll play the next song when we get to that moment. I was wondering why the song was playing again. I was like, I love this song so much, but I don't think I had it on I don't think I had it on repeat 1, but I did have it on repeat 1. Anyways, let's see what this avatar has. Oh, that's the typical Rindo stuff. I'll show you all that later. I want to see what it actually like has in terms of like. Hello. Ooh, isn't this nice? This is pretty nice actually. Uh oh. Uh oh. Red alert! Red alert! Hi. Hi, Spacebar Rule Edits. I appreciate you being here. I'm just currently, this is for my birthday stream, I'm just looking at avatars. I want to look at a bunch of cute other Rindo avatars because it's always nice to be cute. Don't get me wrong, I still love my original avatar, but this is just one of the things I like to do and just have fun and relax and just do silly things in front of a mirror. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, I don't know. I appreciate you being here as well. Thank you for coming to my birthday stream. I hope you're doing well today. Playing to fish Hello the Boss this week. Yeah, Ollie, let me know when you get a Protogen, so that way I'll wear it. I won't wear it very often, but I will wear it, I promise you. If you find that chance for me, I guarantee you I'll at least make it worth, like, I'll do something with it. I'm not gonna say I'll be it permanently. I'm not a furry that way, but I can still do something. You know what I mean? Yes, you were, Spacebar Rules, and I appreciate you being here today, so thank you for stopping by again. Hey, you want to see something cool? That. Yeah, look. You see my hair? Oh, wait, hold on, what? My I can actually change, like, the... You see this? Wait, oh no. Huh. Oh, this is the hairstyles. I love being able to change hairstyles. It's always my favorite thing to do. Alright, I gotta back up. But what about, like... Gotta watch out for these toggles. These toggles can be a little scary. Beach edition, everybody! This is the beach episode. We've all would ever want. Why is the song playing again? I thought I fixed this. I love this song, but it needs to stop playing. Next track. Yeah, there we go. Oops. Forgive me, my VR pressing sometimes is not the best, but I fixed it. Wait, no, but don't keep YouTube up. Resources, am I right? One of my friends hands me as a femboy. Hey, welcome to the club. I always get called a femboy, so. All in good fun, of course. I'm gonna just listen to the stream like it's a podcast. I always appreciate that too. Just if you want to listen in and just hear the sound of my voice, it just gives me, you know, believe it or not, saying something like that gives me the great assurance of confidence to ensure that my voice is at least good enough to listen to. I'm serious. Like, there's times where I hear my voice and I'm just like, my voice sucks. But then you say stuff like this, and I'm just like, okay, maybe my voice isn't that bad. So, the validation helps. You'd be surprised. The validation does help. So thank you for telling me that. I just might be a femboy. I don't really know. Well, Patrick, it is something you kind of have to think about. It really is like, there's no definite, like, this person's femboy hardcore. There are some, like, I would say closeted femboys. There are probably, like, some softer femboys. In some regard, I can call myself a femboy because I do have, like, feminine qualities that I exhibit in the real life. Does that make me a femboy, technically? What is the definition of femboy in this regard? You know what I mean? Regardless, just whatever it takes. Remember, labels, all this kind of stuff, whatever people call you, whatever people name you, just don't let it define you. Just be who you are. That's the most important part. And if people can't accept that, well, adios, muchachos. What was I talking about again? I do the pose sometimes. Since something that gets too exasperated, I do the May Jax pose. I have no idea. I mean, I know Jax from Mortal Kombat, but I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry, Ollie. Never mind. What's a femboy? A femboy, in the most objective definition, I would say, is a male that either exhibits feminine qualities or intends to want to possess feminine traits. Maybe, perhaps, that's trying to be objective about it. Whatever the case, it's like they're a male, but they still have a lot of female qualities within them. But I guess they're still considered a male. I guess that's what the femboy is. It's a very broad definition, but it's also kind of like an aesthetic, I suppose. I guess that's why people call it that as well. Regardless, like, I can't. That's a lot of culture that I still have to try to figure out myself. I hung around girls when I tell you, so I'm not the average boy. Yeah, if anything, I've never really hung out around girls that much, but I think one of the most important things that I've had with streaming and all this stuff and being able to have the ability to talk to you all is just, like, being able to process, reflect, and understand my emotions. And I think a lot of that helps in the aspect of just connecting more with my inner side. And funny enough, I think I found my inner side, my inner peace, because, like, my masculine side and my feminine side both came together to be one. I feel like basically the same within both of them. I don't have to, like, pretend I'm one or the other in either situation. I love being able to just be who I am on both sides of the realm. So, if anything, I don't know. Is that, what is that? Huh. Does that make me like refined to be able to speak to women? I guess because I can have, well, then it comes to my better understanding of people as a whole. Because I try to understand people as well, including females. Funny enough, females are just way easier to speak to in a lot of ways because they do project their emotions, like they have those deep traumatic talks a lot more comfortably. At least with me. I don't really know if I've like, maybe it is my voice. My ankles. My ankles. I fixed my ankles. Anyways, what's the next outfit? It's the maid outfit. So for I actually have thought about this particular outfit. I just I didn't really want to use it for the cafe events because I like the other one. The cybernetic one is actually really cool looking in my opinion. But this one would have been a good pick too. I probably would have worn this one. But I just want to be a little bit different, if that makes sense. Anyways. Hi Roller, P. Gabby, happy birthday. Hi Boy Kisser, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by and telling me happy birthday. It means the world to me, as you always know. Jack's from TADC. Yeah, I'll search it up later. TADC. The only people I'm near is my 5 friends in my D&D group. Ooh, you have D&D too? You know, it's funny because Kaisel in my group has been mentioning the matter of D&D, wanting to do D&D in there. Maybe I'll try to inquire more about it with him and figure out how he could probably help me out with that situation. Anyways, real quick, everybody, I forgot to ask this. Is the audio good? In other words, can you hear me well enough over the music? Because it's YouTube. I'm using YouTube. I'm not actually using not using the video player. So I don't know if the audio is good or bad. You gotta tell me, please. If you can, please. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm apologetic at me. I mean, I don't take classes. I'm afraid, but if I find it. Yeah, no, that's true. Like, if someone, I think that's very important too. If someone figures something out about something, it's never a good idea to just overreact about it. Just be like, okay, yeah, you know, so what now? Okay, congratulations. Good that you know that. Like, people sometimes try to use that as a way of like making you seem inferior. But the reality is, like, if you're that, okay, and so whatever the case. Hi, Rage CH. Hi, Rage CH. Hi, Rage CH. Hello, Rage CH. Nice of you to join us. Thank you for being here. I'm forever grateful that you are. Okay, I'm okay. Thank you, Blitz. I want to make sure that I can be heard well enough, because sometimes like audio like this really like gets audio like this can really just be really loud, and audio mixing on the spot is kind of hard sometimes. So the amazing digital circus. Okay, good to know. So thank you for telling me. D&D is fun. Audio's good because I'm okay. I'll give you that one. Fine. Tease nuts. I like D&D though. It's been a lot of fun. I definitely enjoy my time spending time in it and all that stuff. Sorry. I'm gonna be honest with you all. I'm a little high because it is my birthday. I'm just trying to chill, relax. I am surprised that I was able to actually go up until like 12:45. I stayed up a little bit later, but then like I need to back up. I need to go over here. But I stayed up a little bit later, but then I what was it? Then I went to bed. But then I woke up at like 9 and I didn't go back to bed. Did I go back at 9? 8:30? 9? I woke up at 9 and I did not go back to bed. So I'm like, I should be tired right now. But honestly, I have a lot of energy. I'm so pumped. I'm so hyped. It's my vacation. My vacation starts. It's 9 days. Ow! I'm sorry, fan. Maybe, as you can see, my ceiling fan is not the biggest fan. But what I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to say ultimately is like, I'm just ready. I'm going to be able to relax. I'm going to be able to enjoy myself. I'm going to be able to go at my own pace. Now, of course, I want to be a part of the community. I want to probably try to live stream more. And hopefully, if I hit 1K subs sooner rather than later, at the end of my vacation, I can have a 1K sub video. I have so much thought in how I want to do this. And I want to put a really good amount of time into it. It's only inevitable. Like, I'm just waiting for the moment for it to happen. But regardless, like, one of my weird things is I try to make it for my birthday. But, I mean, I'm not really trying to push that too hard because I don't like to seem so desperate about it. But at the same time too, I almost like wanted to lean into it by being like naming this live stream like no, I don't want to say shamelessly. I'll say shamelessly asking for subscribes to 1K. I'm just like, and listen, the reason why I didn't name it that is because that's a little bit stronger. I can say it in live stream and I can be honest about it, but the reality is like I feel like I'm making fun of other people and I'm just like, no, don't do that. But I will say it in live stream at the very least. Regardless, I'm not trying to put myself in expectations. I remind myself I do all this for fun. I just want to be able to relax, vibe, and have fun, especially with you all, either in VR or just in the chat. And I know I'm kind of getting a little distracted, so I'm not focusing on chat, but I just want to get my point across. I really want to make sure I take the effort to just show you all I'm actually here for you. I'm not here to see numbers go up. I'm here to make sure that you all feel a sense of satisfaction and happiness. I know I can't do it all myself, and that's why I'm forever grateful my community is so accommodating and so welcoming, and I try to make sure I interact as much as I can, because I want to be there for you all. Like, for my birthday, honestly, there's no better way I can imagine celebrating it than just being here, seeing you lovely people just spending time with me. Like, this is a dream to me. This is something I wanted to do. And I wanted to be able to, like, even maybe EU people, hopefully, they can come in and say hi. I want to make sure I can have them have the chance to say hi to me as well. So, there's that opportunity. Perfect. And then there's Maxion that says, gay! See? It's not a live stream about it, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to have those moments in time where people are going to say some quite interesting things. But, what can you do? I'm still having a fantastic time. This is where I want to be. This is where I want to enjoy myself. And ultimately, if anything, I just want to make sure we can all have fun and be there for each other. Next outfit. Ooh, yeah, I've actually been in this one before, believe it or not. I've actually been in this one before. I like the shoes. The shoes are really nice in this one, honestly. Yeah. I've been in this one before, but it's been a different avatar entirely. Not necessarily this one per se, but I still love this one. This one's really nice. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, it's a good strategy. Anyways, reading chat again. I'm the DM in one of my campaigns. That's good. Very nice, Boy Kisser. I hope you're having fun. How long have you had the campaign so far? I'm very curious. Roller, make sure to get enough sleep tonight. I am gonna get a good night's sleep, I'll tell you that much. Actually, oh, I kind of want to do an event, but hold on, I gotta spend time with my brother first. I'm gonna spend time with my brother first, and then we'll see if I'm gonna host an event, or if I'm just honestly gonna go to bed. Listen, I got 9 days. I got 9 days off. I don't have anything I really got to do. I'm just ready to just enjoy myself and just vibe and have fun. So being here with you all is something I genuinely want to do. And if anything, my energy will still be good by the end of this all. I can't wait. I'm just having a fantastic vacation. I have DM Tums, but I love playing way more. I honestly feel like personally, I would actually have a lot more fun with D&D if I could actually DM. Like, I've always thought about it. I like the ability to just having the opportunity. The roleplay is very important to me. Like, just being a performer, being an entertainer, all this kind of stuff. I've admittedly roleplayed for a very long period of my life. I have, actually. And honestly, I still roleplay to this day. But what I'm trying to say about it is, ultimately, having this opportunity to roleplay opens your brain for creative thinking. Having this opportunity for creative thinking allows you to really express it to a bunch of people that you might just care about. Think about it. Think about my events for a moment. And yes, I get it. They're not long-standing campaigns, don't get me wrong. But with my events, I have to put a lot of coordination. I have to put a lot of understanding. I have to make sure I can really gather and process a lot of information and thoughts right at the moment. I have to, actually be reactive. I have to be creative. I have to be quick on my feet. I have to be, very leadership-like, if that makes sense. But the nice part about it is I love the creative aspect of things. Just thinking about words, articulation, having a better chance to be able to explain something maybe more uniquely, maybe more creatively. You all can probably know it to be true. I say things very strangely, very weirdly, just enough for you all to be like, what did that guy just say? And then I say something good that actually sounds good for a change, and you're like, that actually sounds good. Am I just roasting myself? Anyways, whatever the case is, what I'm trying to get about is, I make sure I'm actually still in frame. What I'm trying to get about is, at the end of it all, I want to combine these two things together and just actually honestly do D&D. The biggest part is a job. I have a job right in the way that takes away a lot of opportunities to do a lot of things. If I'm not at my job, it's way easier to do a lot more things. However, I am at my job. So what I'm trying to say is, I would DM if I had the opportunity to do so, but I am a player in one right now. I will say this much, and I think being a player is probably the best way to go about it first, because then you understand the mechanics of D&D without having all the expectation on you. But then becoming a DM afterwards probably sounds like a fun opportunity. Someday, I'm gonna try to find a way to be in DM, one way or another. We'll have to see. Wait. Wait, if you're hard head on the ceiling, how tall are you? I'm 6'1". Here, I need to tell you all something, a little bit of a story in particular. This bedroom that I'm in is actually converted from a garage. It is a huge, spacious bedroom. I will show you all, for example. Don't get me wrong, it's a little messy right now, so forgive me. But like, I can do this. Like, I have a lot of walking space. I could do all sorts of crazy things. This is why I have the opportunity to be able to just do stuff like this. It's very engaging. I hope, like, having the opportunity to just spin and not have to worry about hitting yourself on a wall or something else. I'm very blessed with the room space that I have. So it'd be kind of stupid to not use it, just to walk around, just to do some silly things in the process, and being able to just be like, "What's up? How we doing?" But regardless, I'm 6'1", but the ceiling's kind of short because of it being a previous garage. There's your answer. DMing 3 separate campaigns. Jeez, that sounds wild. 5 months, so I officially ended. Oh, okay. That's nice, Boy Kisser. You think you're gonna start another one? Dungeons and Discord time? Potentially. That's what I mean. I do Dungeons and Dragons through Discord. We have to do it online because our DM is in Connecticut and I'm in Florida. It doesn't work that way. So it's nice. It can work. It just takes a bit of discipline, if anything. Unless you've already done it before, then you probably know already. Imagine hosting a session with us. You know, Kaisel wants to do it. Kaisel wants to do it. And honestly, I'll give him all rights to make sure he does it himself. I want him to have the opportunity to do it. So that way I can have more events in the server that don't strictly involve me. Not saying I wouldn't want to be involved with maybe like a one-off character or whatnot, but I just want to make sure that I can spread out my community, I suppose, and also ensure that the people who are still here have an enjoyable good time. That is why I always want to make sure everybody who joins is very nice, respectable, responsible, fun, unique in their own right. Because then at that point, like, you all have this sense of consideration and thoughtfulness to be able to be there for each other. I'm sure some of you have seen it before that were probably in the last live stream, and I've seen people say it before. It's like, oh, people are so welcoming in this server. A lot of people do the wave high thing, and I love seeing that so much in the Discord server. I think that's the most important thing I want to establish. I just want to have a community where you all can feel like you're welcomed. So this is what I try my best to do, and I want to make sure I can continue to reach the new people. My most important part right now for me personally is to make sure I give you that good first impression. And then I open the door to show you, well, here you go. Welcome to my community. I hope you enjoy your stay. And don't get me wrong, I want to make sure I be as welcoming as possible myself, and I love having these moments where I can just step into the middle of all the events and enjoy you all. I want to make sure I have time for those events. So other events, like if Kaisel wants to do D&D, I want to make sure I can help give him the chance to do so. So it's stuff to work out, things to consider, but overall things I want to actually put thought and consideration into. I put a lot of thought into this server and many different things. It takes up my mind a lot. And honestly, that's for good reason, because I want to be able to take care of you all. This is like a hobby. I want to make sure I can grow and cultivate this the best I can. There is so much I pay attention to. There's so much I have to consider. I still have a lot of other things I had to consider just from last night alone, and that was supposed to be the chill event. But the point is, regardless, it's fun. I actually enjoy it. It gives me a sense of purpose. It gives me a sense of doing something. What would I be doing alternatively? Alternatively, I would just be sitting in my bed, just doom scrolling or playing Battlefield 6 mindlessly until my wrists get numb and stuff like that. It's cool and stuff, but is that like productive? Is that me actually utilizing my time in a more thoughtful and effective measure? No, it's just not. So this is why I do this. And I love having this chance to be able to frontline and see new people and say hi and just funnel the good with the bad. Like, there are some bad that come in, and definitely I will not be their cup of tea. So that's when they get stopped by me. But those who have a chance, have a potential to actually be someone who could be worthwhile in my community, come in. Try it out. It's a lot of learning, it's a lot of processes, it's a lot of thoughts. I feel very comfortable as a leader to be able to host this community and do what I have to do. Will I make mistakes? Oh, you bet your sweet bippy I will make mistakes. I'm gonna make 20 million bajillion mistakes. But the really nice part about all these mistakes is that I get the chance to process, learn, and reflect new things, not only about the group, but about myself. And I'm honestly, like, sitting in this room, standing here, doing the exact same thing I actually did my real first live stream, which is unlisted for, I could probably let it be public, but I gotta make sure I didn't say anything wrong or weird in that one because I was a little less filtery, if that makes sense. Whatever the case, standing here though, looking around and seeing this room again, having this ability to just basically like see the first live stream kind of like what it was initially to now. I feel so much more refined. I feel so much more understanding of things. I feel like I've grown so much. This almost feels like a first stream. And I love it. I love every bit of it. But now I have a chat, and I have to make sure I hold responsibility to be there for you all. So truly, I greatly appreciate you all. This has just been great growth for me, and I just want to make sure I can continue trying my best to be there for you. Chicken Jockey. Hello, Alorix. I appreciate you being here. Do you have a musician Howitzer? Hosier? Of the musician Hosier? No, I have not. If you want, you can post in the server your favorite song from them and then pay me into it so I can listen to it. Once I hit my head in the garage door while running and fell straight like a loose. I just imagine just like you're just like here, I'm gonna try this. You're like ow! You're just like I hope that came out good on camera. Oh, that was good. Thank you, RageCH. I appreciate you being here and being able to hear me out on my little yapping sprees. Oh my gosh, my microphone fell into my mouth. It is no longer on my mouth. But I appreciate you all just being here on my yapping sprees. And, you know, sometimes I get carried away. I still get carried away to this day. But not to be a little selfish, but it's my birthday. No, seriously though, I am trying my best to keep up with chat. And if anything, I'm just reminiscing and embracing the fact that even in my first live stream, I had put a lot of heart into this stuff. Now it's just a lot easier to actually like refine and move that heart into a more like pleasurable viewing pleasure, I guess. I don't know. It's still not perfect, obviously, and there's gonna be a lot of fault and flaws, but I think the most important parts where I improved on is just proper flow and responsibility as a whole. I want to make sure that I don't lower the mood of the live stream. I want to make sure I just don't go on too long a tangent, because then ultimately chat gets so far behind and I have to read and read and read, and you all say it before, you all say it for me, and I'm forever thankful that you say it for new people. But sometimes I see you all, someone says, wow, Roller, you're gonna read my thing? Roller, you gonna read my thing? And you all are so nice to say Roller takes time to read these things, and I appreciate you all so much. I'm forever grateful for that, honestly. What does that look like? Okay, my knees are tucking in. Wait, I'll do this instead. This is better. Yeah. Anyways, I'm forever grateful that you honestly give me this opportunity. But overall, I just want to make sure I can prevent that the best I can. At least when I do like a live stream I want to actually put effort into for you all. This live stream's a little loose, more so for me. I'm just kind of chilling right now. I'm trying to have a good time and have fun. But overall, I'm still happy that you all are here. Speaking of which... Okay, this is actually the real beach outfit. I'm gonna stick in this one for a bit. I used to be way too self-depreciation, and you know, Ollie, that's the thing. It's just like, oh man, what's my? But you're so right. There was a point in time where I had a period of time in my life where like I would have these people I would call like the council in my head. So like this is like my lore stuff if it makes sense. But I had like the council, and the council was just like a bunch of different negative traits about myself, just saying different things like whenever they felt like it was necessary. Sorry, my hands are back. But feeling like saying whatever that's necessary. Like one of the councilmen is anxiety, one of the councilmen is like depression, one of the councilmen is like not anxiety, nervous, no, anxiety in like the matter of like attachment, like relationship things, or you know, just general life things, or you know, health things. And then, you know, oftentimes a lot of them speak. Sometimes they speak in tandem, sometimes they speak in unison, and I'm just like, it hurts. It's bad. I really had a negative emotion on myself almost all the time. But with the help of this, honestly, it was this and VR chat that helped me get rid of that council, if you catch my drift. Between honestly this, just having this ability to be able to use my time productively and do something with my life, I think that council is just kind of just wiped away. You know who's there instead? Roller. And honestly, I wouldn't necessarily be upset having basically having this cutie inside my own head. Whatever the case. that's what helped me a lot with my self-depreciation. I hope you find a chance to be able to just be there for yourself too. I think the idea is just doing something, being productive, doing a hobby, finding a sense of self-fulfillment is one of the most important things to ensure that you can like combat self-depreciation. Potentially. There's always different ways, but I think that's my way personally. Never gonna find someone shorter than me. Oh, Bletzian, how tall are you? I'm curious. Chicken jockey? Chicken jockey. Chicken jockey. How did I dox? What do you mean I dox? I said I'm in Florida. I always say Florida. I'm a Florida man. Can you not tell? Hi, Luigi number one. Oh, back. Yeah, Patrick Krieg. Hello, Roller. Happy birthday to you, and once again, I'm glad that I got to see you for at least a bit. I much appreciate you saying holy sincere you. Hi, you. I appreciate seeing you, too. It's always a very pleasurable time whenever I have the chance to be able to see you. I always talk to you sometimes, of course, on the sides as well, and it's always a great time to be there with you. So, you know, I will say something about you, everybody. You was actually one of the people that helped influence Roller, or at least for me to be Roller. And if anything, I owe them that for sure. There's a lot more things that I have to talk about in that regard too, but I think honestly one day I will work my way up to that. I want to be open to you all. I really don't want to be that person that has any secrets whatsoever. Some of the stuff that I do on the side though may be a little not necessarily what I stand for the server, but that's why I always remind people that my outside life, I keep that as my outside life. But you know what? My fundamentals are still all the same. I try to make sure I actually be there for people and make people happy and satisfied. That's my fundamentals no matter where I am. Whether it's at work, whether it's in VR, whether it's in my private life, whether it's everything in between. I want to make sure you all feel justified, happy, and welcome. I want to be a genuinely good person. So I kind of hold that comfort close to me because I hope you all, if we ever get to that point way later down the road, I don't want you all to look at me and be like, whoa, this guy's weird, which could happen. It probably could happen in some decent matter of moments, but this is why I try to build myself up to be a good person the best I can, to remind you all that I still try to be a good person whatever else that I do, you know? So I want to put that out there just to make sure. But that's also how I want to acknowledge you, because that's where you came from. And they're even supporting me too. And I'm very thankful that they want to give me the chance to just look at me and be happy with what I do. It means a lot more than you might realize, chat. It really does. Being able to see people actually support me on all sides of like my life is important to me. So seeing them means a lot. Trust me, it really does. This community is so welcoming and wholesome. I love it here. I love it here too. I love it so much, Rage CH. Hi, Luigi number one. Nice of you to join us. I appreciate you being here. You are my doom scroll. Hey, I hope I'm not a bad doom scroll. At least I try to talk good words. I try to be a good yap. I think. I don't necessarily want to like burn your brain down with like brain rot and stuff like that. At least I don't usually think so. Regardless, no, I get it. I understand. Like, if you watch me, I very, very much appreciate it. And I don't ever want, like, if you want to... Did I just hear something? Maybe it's just my own thing. But, I don't ever want to make it seem like... I mean, I make it seem like a bad thing, but I also appreciate the attention. I don't know. It's just weird. Take care of yourself. That's the most important part. Yeah. But it's flattering to hear, honestly. I appreciate it. Yo, happy birthday, new Abby. Hello, LT Gamer. Nice of you to join us. So yeah, actually, I'm just kind of scrolling through random Abbies right now. So if anything, I'm actually probably gonna go on to the next one, so we can look at the next one as well. I like to look at this one. This one looks really beautiful. As I load in, I'm gonna re-chat. Karanovik says bye. Bye, Karanovik. You weren't here in the first place, but bye. Roller, I shared the song. Okay, we'll look at it a little bit later. I'm a little broke motherfucker who can't send songs. Roller, you know how I'm the shopkeeper of the server? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't necessarily would roleplay in the chat. I don't really use chat like that. So, I mean, I could probably do it in the roleplay, maybe, but it doesn't interest me too much. I'll tell you this much. So I'll probably do it once, and then I'll probably just be done with it. If that's okay. I'm 5'1" at 18. Well, I'm 6'1". You can do quests for money. I'm straight of NPC. You're on bad Zoom scroll. Oh god, I realize how much populating I'm popular in this live. Hey, I mean, I'm still thankful that you're here, and I always appreciate, you know, you being here and spend time with me, because you're always nice to other people as well, and to me as well. So I'm very grateful for that. Let me see what the outfit is real quick. I want to see the outfit. This. Oh, okay. This one's kind of nice, actually. All right, I was already kind of like, no. Yeah, we'll go back to that. Don't worry, we'll use this. But I want to use something that's a little more clothed. Okay, this is pretty good, actually. I like this one. I can go with this one for a moment, but then I'll go to the other ones in a little bit. Hello, unknown. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. And thank you again for wishing me happy birthday. It means a lot to me. I'm just trying to ultimately just vibe and relax and have fun. I'm kind of sort of doing this to try to get to 1,000 subscribers, but I don't necessarily know how that's working right now. If anything, I was trying to reach out to the EU people, but I think the EU people have all the people that they're going to have present and accounted for to see their live streams and whatnot. So if anything, I don't even see my subscription count right now. Right now, I'm literally just live streaming just a live stream. What time is it? It's 3:27? Man, I'm chilling right now. I can literally just be here with you all for an extended period of time. It's not one of the most important things on my mind right now. The most important thing on my mind is being engaging to you all. And that's why I want to see these avatars while listening to some nice music and just relaxing, chilling. This is my birthday. I'm not trying to put too much crazy effort into things. I'm just vibing. I'm just having fun. Because that's what I do best sometimes, you know? Oh shit, I didn't see the notification. Happy birthday, Roller. Hi. Hi. I appreciate you being here, and thank you for saying happy birthday again. You've already said happy birthday more than enough, my friend. You had the opportunity to basically say it, like, you actually said it in, did you say it in the Discord? Yeah, you said it in Discord server. And I remember why, because you came to my event yesterday, and at the same time too, you told me how you were able to do that, because you went to bed super early to wake up super early. And honestly, I'm like flattered. I really am flattered that you took that, like, I would call it inconvenience personally, but the fact that you did that is, I'm very, very happy to hear that, and it means a lot to me that you would take the opportunity to come to my events. Like, I love my events very, very much, and I put a lot of love, thought, and care. Water too. Water's good for the bones, as they say. But I put a lot of love, thought, and care into every single event, even the chill event. The chill event, I'm always like, I'm just being lax, just chilling, vibing, have a good time. But I was still paying attention to things. I was still listening to you all. I wanted to make sure you all felt acknowledged, seen, and heard the best way I can. So I was happy with it. I genuinely was. It was a very good event, and I just love being able to have the ability to be here with you all. Like, just me just chilling, sitting there, relaxing, vibing, having fun. And of course, like, we went to Game Worlds eventually and whatnot. I don't necessarily blame that, but playing FNAF was actually kind of fun. I want to try that again sometime, actually. But whatever the case, does this have eye tracking? No, it doesn't. Whatever the case, I still had a lot of fun. I was able to last all the way up until 12 in the morning for my actual birthday, and I have a photo of 3 people who were still able to stay up. It was, let's see if I can remember, it's a test from the early stream. Harvey, Not Something, and someone named AJ. I think that was one of Not Something's friend, but they also joined the group. Yes, I'm so good at my memory these days. I'm so crack chat. Anyways, the point is, I just loved having the chance to be able to just be somewhere and, you know, at least have someone say happy birthday to me at midnight. It's kind of interesting, really. I mean, it's a weird thing to wish. I don't know why, because it's just so, like, minimal. But I think the way I was going to achieve it was just, like, being here with you all. And, of course, the numbers dwindled down. I wasn't necessarily upset about that. Like, obviously, it got later and you all had to go to bed or, you know, you had other things you needed to do, and I totally understand. But overall, the turnout was fantastic, and the fact that you were one of those people who turned out means a lot to me. It really does, especially just hearing all the effort that you took. At least it sounded like effort to me, but if it wasn't effort to you, well, first off, good on you, and second off, I still greatly appreciate it. So I think that's what I mean by all the times, like, I feel bad, because I'm like, you put so much effort into me, and or you put so much what I perceive as inconvenience into me, and I'm just like, no, but then you said it yourself, I shouldn't feel bad for people making good decisions, and I'm like, you know what, valid, you got me there. So thank you, though. It was very nice that you came. Gotta go, happy birthday again. Bye, Patrick, I hope you take care. Nice to see ya. Thanks, Snoo, for me being here. I wouldn't know if it's this. I'm happy I'm happy that you're here, Ollie, honestly. Like, it's nice to have you here, and I love having repeat people, obviously. Repeat people is very important to me. And of course, like, it's gonna come and go, or people will come and go, or people will probably never chat in the first place. And you know what? That's totally fine. I just still want to be able to have the opportunity to just be here with you all and say what's up, or hey, hi. If it's a brand new set of people, I'm still doing it. The most important part is the Discord side of things. And I get it, sometimes two people will probably go away in the Discord side of things too, but don't worry, I will still try to make things more engaging. And I will always remind everybody that everybody has a home. If you're in my server still and you don't talk anymore, then that's fine. That's your decision. If, however, I never ever want to make it feel like that you can't come back. That's super crucial to me. So do as you please. Please, by all means, do as you please. But I will always be forever grateful to take you back if you're willing to come back. That's something we can always talk about. But again, I never ever want to make it seem like I'm like begging for it or forcing back. I'm fine with new people coming in, and maybe they're like, okay, I like this server, I'll just stay in this server for now. I appreciate that a lot too. It just means that I put enough interest into you to actually at least give me a number. And yes, I know I don't talk about the numbers that much, but I still think about the numbers, obviously. And that's how else am I going to prepare myself when things scale up and I have to think about more and bigger and better things, you know? I can't avoid the number forever. I have to make sure and evaluate where I am, but I'm going to celebrate it along the way. And if I'm celebrating it, then you all are celebrating it too, or at least to the best of my ability to help take care of that. Oh, I thought I saw someone. I'm going crazy. It's 982. You have 985 sub, but my computer says, oh, I was wrong. It's fine. It's okay. I'm laying my cat bed doing homework. I hate homework. Yeah. Hi, Cube the cat. I appreciate you being here. I always hated homework when I had to do it back when I was a kid. I mean, I'm not a kid anymore now. And honestly, I'm going to be really honest with you, like the matter of college and whatnot, that is one of the things that is scaring me the most. I don't like homework. I will show up to a place, I will put my best effort to do exams and all that kind of stuff, and you know, I'll try my best to make sure I can do whatever I can, but why do I have to have stuff that goes home with me? I hated homework so much. It was just such an inconvenience, you know what I mean? So, I get it. I really, really get it. But, I would not be a responsible adult if I didn't tell you at least at some point you gotta go back and do it. And I know it's grueling and I know it's painful and all this good stuff, but think about it. When you're done, you get to do whatever you want, or at least I hope you get to do whatever you want. Regardless, make sure you do it. If you don't do it, I'm gonna be very sad. But I also wish you good luck on your homework. That's the important part too. Kiggy? I love your events, so I showed up. Oh, I appreciate that, Hi. It means the world to me, actually, that you want to actually show up and have fun. Everyone I fill my pills. That's nice. That's a good layout. Rematch in FNAF. Golden Freddy cheated. Sorry, LT. You had your chance and you blew it. Well, maybe someday what I can do, I will just do an independent event with that specific game world, and we can just rotate through all the people and just, I don't know, it could take like a good 30 minutes. Something simple like that. I'll figure it out. Hi, Mr. Cocoa Beans. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Salutations. Hello, unknown again. Welcome back, Spacebar Rule. I appreciate you being here again. Thanks for stopping by again. Okay, you might be losing the chat again, Roller. I mean, yeah, I'm going on pretty long Deviant talks, but I think some things are still like a little quicker to respond to, and I just want to make sure I can catch up that way. Thank you, Mr. Cocoa Beans. I'm forever grateful that you say happy birthday to me. I'm always happy to have this chance to commemorate and thank those people who did say happy birthday to me. It's always a pleasure, I swear. So thank you. Just wait, he's yapping. I'm always yapping. Yapping is my lifeblood. This is what I do. So I'm sorry if I'm yapping, but I'm telling you right now, if you get tired of it, well, I can't change it. I'm sorry. It's going to happen sometimes. But I am still forever grateful that you all are at least accommodating and understanding enough about it. But at the same time, too, I still want to try to meet you all in the middle. I don't want to just yap forever. I still want to make sure that I have a chance to kind of stop at times and just read chat. The only thing is, my only exception this time is because this is my birthday. So I did already kind of disclose that I'm like, I'm kind of a little lenient on what I consider the ratio to be. I'm just kind of chilling right now, you know what I mean? I don't want to have to put too much expectation into this live stream. So I'm sorry if that sounds kind of mean, but I'm just trying to relax, you know? 14 subs, you're close. Oh, not only is your birthday, it's your channels too. Is it? Wait, no, my channels... My channel started February 15th, I believe, if I recall correctly. That's a different thing. I gotta talk about that too. That'd be 1 year random slam. That'd be interesting. But 1 year Discord server, that would be really interesting too. Ooh, I can't wait to have the opportunity to do that. What the heck is this? What are you all just? Why are you all just doing emojis in the? Are you doing bleps in the chat? What the heck? You know what? I know what to do about this. I know what to do. Oh, no. Did I do it? Did it work? Did it send? Do I win? It didn't send it. Hold on. I know what I'm doing here. I know what I'm doing here. I did it. I finally did it. I finally did it. I did it. I'd much rather you prioritizing each thing and yapping about it than the stuff being too quick. The yap session's W. I appreciate that, LT Gamer. Thanks so much. And you know what? That's one of the things I try to do too. Like, I will say it is an art. Oh, first off, hey Google, change the AC to 66 degrees. Oh man, Google did it. Thanks, babe. Anyways, one of the most important things is the reason why I do it. Well, remember, VTubers have to stand out in their own unique and creative way. And I think, honestly, like, this is not sustainable for a long period of time, but I will be able to still yap. I just got to go on more generalized points. But responding to every single one of you is one of my best ways to try to make sure I can, like, show you that I want to be there for you and connect and resonate with you. That's, like, what I do. You know what I mean? It's gonna get way harder the more I go up in the like live views and whatever and all that kind of stuff. If it always stays like this, I'm not necessarily upset by this. This is actually oh, that was a song I knew. But this is actually nice. I like having a smaller chat and just being able to talk to you all and just chill and vibe. I have contingencies of what happens if it gets higher. Like, I gotta be more performative or performer based, you know what I mean? So it's more generalized stuff, making sure I find chances to do quicker rapid conversation or using more slow mode. I thought about this stuff. I'm so like overthinking in just the future and trying to consider things. But I think one of the biggest staples that I'll ever have is just my yaps. Like, this is all I have, honestly. This is what makes me kind of different from other people. And I'm not necessarily like, I also have like actually being a person that wants to do VR chat events and maybe world hopping and all that kind of stuff. But like, just chatting, like just yapping with you all and just having a chance to not only better, you know, get to know you better, but honestly, it helps better my conversation skills and being able to listen and being able to explain myself to the world. You'd be surprised, just doing this kind of yapping is like exercise for whenever I talk out there in the real world. I'm serious. It gives a lot more confidence when I speak, and overall just really makes me feel more comfortable speaking. And I want to speak for a good message, you know? So it's not it's not something I always want to give up so easily. There may be times where I yap a lot less, but it depends on what I'm doing or how I'm doing that particular live stream. So I put a lot of this into thought and consideration, don't get me wrong. And if anything, I appreciate it being said because it's still a concern that I need to address sometimes. Hello, MHAPs! I went on a yap spree, could you not tell? What are we doing? They're all making emojis right now. Care to join them? Yes, Roll, join the silly faces chat. I'm watching. Just chatting is always so relaxing. I don't know what to say scrolling upon this. Hello, Mr. Banana VR. I appreciate you being here. Right now, there's a lot of people using emojis in the chat right now. I suppose they're having a good time making they're just doing like emoji fights at this point. I don't know what they're doing. It's kind of funny and silly. But regardless, I appreciate you being here, Mr. Banana VR. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's my birthday stream. And I want to have this ability to be able to reach out to you all and just say hi and just chill and have fun. I need to sit down soon because I'm getting a little exhausted just standing from here. And also, I'm not breathing in enough. I'm going on way too much of a yap, honestly. Gotta breathe in sometimes, chat. You'd be surprised how much I just don't breathe. Anyways, I'll read more chat to make sure I can catch up my breathing. Am I winning the emojis? I don't even know what's going on with the emojis anymore. It's just emojis going left, right, and center. I'm so confused in this matter. While you all do that, I'm going to change to the next outfit. I like... No, we already on this one, were we not? This one's like... This one's like sleepy time, interesting time. It's quite interesting, I'll give it that much. But I feel like... it's actually not too bad. It's not too bad. This is PG-13 after all. Is this considered PG-13? I don't... maybe it's suggestive. But suggestive can be PG-13 too, right? Maybe... No, never mind. Suggestive shouldn't be PG-13. You know, then I'm gonna change this. This is not too bad. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel like it's as lingerie-like, I suppose. But this is weirdly enough better. Women's clothing is interesting. Regardless. Regardless. Gosh, where's my sensor bar? What WTF? You gay? Who's gay? Me gay? No, you gay. Because I know gay. What else does this avatar have? Actually, I can do this. What? This is actually the cutest one. I want to be the cutie 2D. What else does this avatar have? Ooh, I got... Ooh! Oh! Hello. Wait, I gotta back up. Wait, I actually want to do this now. Aperture, yeah. We got a good shot here, chat? I think we got a good shot. Let's do this. This is nice. I actually like this. This is not too bad. Oh wait, I have to turn off semi-auto though. You also can still see that. There we go. Better. Anyways, and zoom that out a bit. That's better. Okay, I think it's better as a whole. But going back to chat. Gosh, where is my sensor? I know. I swear, I was thinking about that avatar in particular, and then maybe the other one. But the other one was a little nicer because it was like shorts. They were wearing shorts. That's why. Regardless, I'm not thinking about it too much anymore, at least. Yee, indeed, yep, sesh. I want to listen to all this. I'm slowly realizing it's gonna kill my battery. Blitz, you gotta make sure you gotta keep your battery intact. You got. I know. I appreciate you being here a lot. I'm sorry. I really needed water. That was like, it was desperate thirst. Actually, in fact, I'm gonna sit down for a bit. I'm gonna go back to my original avatar for that though. Why do I need to sit down? The reason why I need to sit down is because my left hip is actually hurting me, and that's not good. Chat, remember, I'm kind of old. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. Bed colliders? On or off? That's not that. That's not that. That's not that. This world doesn't have it where bed colliders turn off. It's okay. What do I do then? Nah, just use OBR. I forgot. You all are over there. Hi, everybody. I'm jumping on the bed. Yay! Let me bring you back over here. Hi. Let me, I'm actually gonna lay on my bed. I'm not gonna focus too much on positioning. I'm just gonna lay on my bed. Yeah, okay, that's better. That's better. Anyways, where am I? I'm gay. Hey, if you're gay, then by all means, that's fine, you know? I probably gay, guys shouldn't give that here. Oh, okay. I got you. I understand. This for you, Roller. Oh, thank you, Ollie. I do appreciate that so much. Thanks for being here. I truly appreciate it. That's good. Hi, Bence Ostor? 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 I'm sorry. I need like a breakdown of how you say that in particular, but I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I don't think you'll find a single area where you don't see a message from me while scrolling. A single area. Yeah, I have a pretty large chat actually. Like I basically use my whole my desktop window to have my chat on my wrist. And you're actually pretty right. I get like 20 chat indexes, and honestly, you're always like in one of them. That's for sure. We are brothers now. Nice. At least you're scrolling computer. Also, I don't know. It's actually I'm queer. I'm PAs. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna skip unknown. I hate admitting this. No, come on, come back, controller. Position on the top. I'm also gay, and that's fine. Unknown. Like that. Here's the biggest problem, everybody. We all have just been convinced that if someone calls you a particular term, that term is effectively deemed derogative. Like, be proud of who you are, as long as you don't actually get physically hurt for it. Like the example, if a bully, let's say if you have a bully and like they're a very really bad bully and they just don't like you, and let's say like you say out to them, or they find out that you're gay, let's say, and the bully can actively use that to actually hurt you. Like they will be convinced enough to want to hurt you. First off, that bully's a psychopath. Second off, then yes, I would probably keep it sacred. But that's honestly these days really rare. I feel like, I don't know, honestly, you gotta be honest with me, everybody. Do like do bullies exhibit, like, do bullies still do like physical violence in schools? Like, I'm serious, I don't know. And if anything, if they do, I hope they don't. I never really had to deal with that myself in school, but I've heard about bullies and how bad they can be to kids and what trauma they can provide to them. So, but honestly, what I try to do in that matter then is just, if it's all verbal, then I'm just like, don't give the bully the power. Just take it away from them. Honestly, truth be told, by the end of it all, hold on, this is going to probably do something. My right controller is doing right controller things. Okay, I have an idea. Ready? Hold on, I have an idea. I know, I'm backwards right now. But I have to turn off my controller because it's not wanting to work. Anyways, I'm gonna still read chat while this is happening. What? Alright, I'm still reading chat. But okay, yeah. What I was trying to say is ultimately, like, you shouldn't be like scared to say who you are to other people. The only most important thing is like make sure that person doesn't actively try to threaten or like physically threaten you afterwards after you say it. You always want to make sure that if like someone's just being insecure on you and they're trying to tap into what they think should be an insecurity of yourself, then don't let them. Don't give them that power. If you can avoid it, just don't give them that power. Step up to them, speak up to them. If all they're just gonna do is just like basically not cause any physical harm to you, what are they really gonna do? They say a lot of mean words. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me, chat. You can't let people get to you that way. You know what I mean? As long as they don't physically actually hurt you, that's the most important thing to me. If they're not, then they're not worth your time. I'm serious. At least that's my opinion on the matter. Anyways, closer. I'll do it like this actually. Behavior. Yeah, that's better in my opinion. Where am I? 13 more subs left. Yeah. You will always see me whenever I'm awake. Something reminds me of the Christmas song. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. Christmas is right around the corner. Is that crazy or what? It is like, it's legitimately almost less than 2 months away. Wild. And then Thanksgiving, but even before that, Halloween. Oh my gosh. This fall is always a fun time. There's always so much more to do and just so much more festivities and good laughs and good fun. We need this holiday, everybody. We need this holiday. There's been too much depression, doom, and gloom all around the world lately. And if anything, having like an actual holiday season where people can feel a little more sense of joy means a lot in the grand scheme of things. Things get colder. There's more festivities. There's just more like things to like make people feel secure and happy. I'm ready. I can't wait, honestly. I'm listening to you with background noise, a bunch of kids in the bus fussing at each other. Oh, I'm sorry, LT Gamer. Well, sometimes there's only so much you can do, you know what I mean? I hope I can come out loud and clear to you so you make sure you still have a chance to hear. I still appreciate you being here, though. That means a lot to me. It really does. Same time. Well, I'm not in America, so nothing to worry about. That's fair enough. Unknown, then where are you from? What country are you from, then? Don't worry about getting bullied. Okay, I appreciate that. I just want to make sure I want to make sure you all stay safe and okay. That's important to me. I really feel like nobody deserves to be bullied or anybody. Like, if people do it to you, then just stand up to it. Don't let it try to like bring you down. And if people try to like basically like, you know, cause like harm in other ways, like maybe like social status stuff, just don't lean into it. Don't embrace it at all. Why? What's the point? It's just people trying to get under your skin, trying to bend you to the knee, make you break to their will. It's manipulator tactics. Don't let those manipulators get to you, because in the end, nobody will be there ever when they actually need it. So they get their just desserts in their own way. Roll or be backwards. I'm now forwards, I'll tell you that much. Is it actually your birthday? Yes, Miss Banana, it's my birthday today, October 16th. And I was born on this day. I am currently 29 years old. So, yes, it's my birthday. Hello. And right now I kind of... I almost got consumed by the void. But right now I have a penultimate goal to try to make sure I can reach 1,000 subscribers. Now, I hope I can do it in this live stream, but it's not the most important thing to me. It's very nice that you all are counting and whatnot. It's really cute of you. But overall, I'm not too focused on it still. I still have about like an hour, maybe even 2 hours still of time that I want to live stream. I also need to make sure I have my battery pack on. My battery pack is on, so we got good time, everybody. I'll have to see how long my energy lasts though. I feel like my energy is I just gotta make sure I stay on top of my water is the thing. I need my water. I need to sustain myself. This is also why I'm currently doing this right now. I'm like slowing down, I'm sitting down. And once I probably regain my energy, I'll probably stand back up and just start like talking more lively again. Hi Snoo, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. And thank you for wishing me happy birthday. And you too, E-Blues, thank you for being here. Mwah. Always appreciate the cute little E-Blues coming by and saying hi. Alright, I'm gonna go watch some anime probably. Bye, Roll. Enjoy your birthday day. Thank you, hi. I appreciate you so much for, you know, providing me actually a really nice birthday, because you've been a really good part of it. So I'm very thankful that you had the chance to be here with me. Thank you. Wait, oh, I understand. I'm sorry, I'm like spazzing out a bit, just making sure my battery is charged or not. And I think I know what happened. Yes. I understand what happened. It got knocked off because of the stunt that I did earlier. That's the reason why. Anyways, I'm here. I'm still here. Thank you again, Iblis. Thank you for wishing me happy birthday. Iblis, you have been such a very nice person to me. Like this whole journey that I had. Like you've made effectively all the artwork for Random Slandom, and I can't be any more thankful that you give me this opportunity to have it. And of course, like, I mean, at the very least, the nice thing I want to do, that's why I feel so bad about it. I'm like, please, Iblis, this is such good work. I'm so sorry. I need to pay you back. That's why I give you Discord Nitro sometimes. And like, if anything, I want to make sure that I'm just like, you do all this stuff like effectively for free to me. It looks like free to me, and I'm just like, I don't like that. I really don't. I've always been taught that I have to be a transactional person. I want to make sure that I give you something that's worth your while. And I hope if anything, like maybe the content I provide and the community that I offer is good enough, but I'm not saying like that should be the only thing. I consider that a literal object you're giving me, an object that I can utilize for the Random Slandom name. How else am I gonna have to make this stuff look a little better? Like that's stuff like that I absolutely appreciate, that I'm absolutely amazed about. Just having people that actually take interest in stuff that I do, or just me in general. Like that's like, I don't even think it's worth, I don't even think I can pay that back ever, honestly. It's just someone that took interest in me and actually wanted to help me out in this regard. Because I'm gonna be real with you, chat, I am the worst when it comes to graphic designs or a lot of other things. Video editing is okay. I can do some graphic designing. I have been dabbling and working on it. I made one thing like all the way back, but that's like photoshopping. I don't actually draw stuff. I'm not a digital artist. Like, I'm really bad at it. And honestly, I don't want to resort to AI personally. That's just not what I want to do. But like, I will be honest though, the only time I resorted to AI was when I made Random Slandom, because at the very least, that's very simple. I could do that. I could legitimately do that in like, you know, GIMP and stuff like that. But I'm also just like, I'll just have AI do it for me. At that point, that's a little bit of a cop-out, sure, but I also wanted to personalize it with the help of Iblis, of course. Iblis helped personalize it, and I was very appreciative of that. So that way, I'm just like, well, this AI image now at least feels a little more unique. you know? And I love it so much. I'm very happy to just have this opportunity to have some sense of graphics thanks to Iblis, and thanks to other people too. Other people have shared their hand and have opportunities to help out the server in many different ways, especially my staff, my lovely, lovely staff, and just overall my general community being here, having fun, even taking photos sometimes. That just means so much to me. All you taking so much interest in what I provide to you is the world. It's... I can't get over it. I really can't. You all really just make me feel good about all of this. And I can't just wrap my head around it, ever. I seriously can't. You know, chat, I'm gonna be honest with you all. I never really like my birthday. I just don't. So I think if anything, I was just trying my best to reclaim my birthday, however I could. Personally, I think this is probably one of the best birthdays I've had in a long time. And honestly, I think that's because, you know, I'm technically doing what I love. The only thing I just have to have be done is, you know, I can't have too much expectation held over my head. Or at least I can tell myself that. And kind of have a sense of establishment to you all so you understand too. And then, you know, I also just indulge a little more than I usually do, which helps me also enjoy myself and have fun as well. And ultimately just comes together for me to have actually a good pre-birthday. And a good current birthday. Like, I still had the chance to just talk to some friends and you all saying happy birthday. It just means so much to me. And, you know, I got to talk to my brother for a bit. I got to talk to my roommate for a bit. I love having conversations with them. You know, I got to eat wings. I love chicken wings. Everybody, you know, my favorite thing is chicken wings, and I absolutely love chicken wings. And also, I will say this as well. There's something called the kava bar, and sometimes I get kratom. I like drinking kratom tea, so and it tastes really good too. Like at least this kava bar, how they make it, and it tastes really good too. So I got that. I got my wings. I was drinking it. I was talking to my brother. I mean. And then I played a bit of Battlefield 6 before I got on here. And I spoke to my mother, actually. I spoke to my mother for a bit. And then I got on here. This is honestly, like, it's a busy birthday, but I'm honestly having so much fun. I'm very happy to be here. I really am. And just having this opportunity to be able to just see you all enjoy this time. Whether it was this live stream, the last live stream, my short form videos, my VR chat events. My last birthday, I just sat there and was just like, well, I feel like a much more, I think last year's birthday walked so I could run this one. Because at least last year's birthday, I felt a lot more confident in my speaking ability and my conversation and all this kind of stuff. Because I was still in that first VR chat group that I was a part of. And that really helped bolster my conversation skills. But now I'm here. And honestly, I feel like what I learned from the VR chat event, from the VR chat group that I was in, versus live streaming, this like exponentially skyrocketed. And I think all of it is because I'm actually doing something I want to do. I'm actually making people happy. I'm actually making people smile. I'm finding the ability to see people just communicate with each other, chat, have fun, be who they want to be, and not feel prejudiced, not feel judged, not feel a sense of worry or wonder if someone's going to look at them the wrong way. You all just enjoy yourselves. And it makes me smile every single time that I can close my eyes, just seeing those moments. The last moment, those cafe events, the times that you know, it's funny, I was watching the Jet Ski Rush video just not too long ago, because I was watching another VTuber, and they seem really cute. I want to try to have a chance to have a collab live stream with them, but at the same time too, like, they went to Jet Ski or Inlet Rush, whatever, and I went to Jet Ski Rush. I mean, I went to Jet Ski Rush on one of the live streams, and I looked at it, and I was like, whoa, it's, it's so much fun. Like, truly, it's memories. It's moments that I can look back on and just be happy. Moments that I can say I actually did something in my life. Moments that I can say I made a difference. Sorry. I'll go back to reading chat. Fall and winter are my favorite seasons. It's good. I like hearing that. I think those are pretty good seasons in my opinion. I do like summer sometimes though. I'm a more hot-oriented person, so I can deal with it. Fall and winter are goated. Yeah, I still appreciate my fall though. Fall is definitely really nice. Hi Cal, One Cats. I appreciate you being here. Sorry, I went on a really long tangent, and now I'm just kind of reading chat right now. You can't enjoy spring because of allergies. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that's new. I don't have allergies like that, thankfully, in the outdoors. I only have it for inside stuff, like dogs and cats, which that kind of sucks in its own right, but what can you do, I suppose? You're British? That's nice and unknown. I always love having EU people on here. I love my EU people. I really do. And that's why I try to make sure I can have events that can still accommodate for EU time. But seeing EU people accommodate for me does mean a lot too. That's why I appreciate what Hai did yesterday. Or technically today. Technically. Rolly, but his physical as well. One almost killed. Ooh, I'm so sorry, Ollie. I'm sorry that you had this situation happen to you. Well, I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad that you feel comfortable telling us at least some of it. Hopefully someday we can hear more about it. Or you can tell us in the mental health channel in Discord. Whenever you feel comfortable, of course. Please don't force yourself. Happy birthday, Roller. I just want to say I'm wishing you the best day and month and year, and you deserve it. Wishing you the best birthday. Also, good night as well, unfortunately. I appreciate you being here, Mahmoud. Ori, I appreciate you being here, like really, and those words are very nice. Thank you so much. You'd be surprised. Every single person that I see come in, you know, just seeing someone wanting to take the time, to be here. Oh yeah, are you Mr. Soul? I'm just kind of thinking about it. But anyways, people that take the time to still just say happy birthday. You know, there was a point in time, chat, when nobody would just say happy birthday to me. I really just felt like my birthdays were just worthless. I mean, I just didn't like them. I felt like there was just, you had so much heightened expectation and so much like, oh, well nowadays you're supposed to have people like kind of like cradle you in their arms and expect you to just be pampered and taken care of. Sometimes it can happen, but that sometimes can only happen if you just help build the foundations. I guess. I don't really know. I think I get used to at least my parents, and it was only my parents. Maybe perhaps I just wasn't really a good friend to a lot of people. Well, okay. Wrong. Birthdays, you kind of have to find them on your own, actually. At least when you get to the more adult era. I will say 2 years ago, I have this friend, and they so it's the kava bar stuff, right? And they were a really good bartender. And I remember when I was having a very meh whatever birthday, but I went to the kava bar afterwards, and I told him, like, I was kind of upset, but I told him, like, oh, it's my birthday. And you know what he did? He was like, listen up, everybody, it's Roller's birthday today. And like, he made an official announcement and everything. I drank $70 worth of stuff, and they just wiped the tap clean. Now, mind you, I was good friends with the owner because I did a favor for him. Like, since I work for a grocery store, he said he'd like to get oat milk. And I just told him, like, oh, I wait for it to go buy one, get one, and I'll just buy it for you. And I do. So then I get it for him, and I bring it to him. He pays me back in a little bit more, but that's really it. It's just a favor I do for him. And he appreciates it all the time. A very nice person to talk to, by the way, as well. But regardless, what I'm trying to get about here is I've, like, done things for people. I've, like, actually was there for them. And ultimately, if you're there for people, then they'll be there back for you. So they gave me that tab for free. And then I think my next birthday, I had a lot of friends that just wished me happy birthday because of the VR chat event. I was in that VR chat group. A lot of people wished me happy birthday, and I was very grateful and happy for that. Like, people that just even I didn't talk to for a while just wish happy birthday, and I'm very thankful for that too. And now this year, well, I have a lot of happy birthday wishes all over the place, left, right, and center, and I'm very happy that I have this chance to be able to spend it here with you all. It means everything. This is honestly one of the best birthdays I ever had, and it's not even over yet. I still am going with my brother to go eat some food, and potentially if I come back maybe earlier, I either play Battlefield 6 or I can potentially run an event with my VR chat community. I'm chilling. I'm having a fantastic time. I want to be here. I love being able to see you all and just say what's up. Hi, chat. Speaking of chat, I need to re-chat. I'm re-chat. Can't tell the minutes of time. It's like, I'll see what it comes. Yeah, Mr. Soul, I got you. I appreciate seeing you again. Thanks for stopping by. It always means a lot when you do. Thank you, Cal. Cali Cats? Can I call you Cali Cats? Because I think the one's an I. But if it's okay, I'll call you Cali Cats. Hi, Danielle Ramirez. Thanks for stopping by as well. I always appreciate seeing you. Oh, is that a... Are you giving me like a... Oh, it's the cat out of the box. I love seeing that. I always love seeing that emoji. That's my favorite emoji. It's great. Stay golden, stay hydrated, everybody. What is that? I don't know what that is. Unknown. It's like a broom? Okay. Oh, coffee. Chat, my eyes are going bad. My content is amazing. I always appreciate hearing that, Ollie. Thank you so much for saying that. And you know, like sometimes, I'll be honest with you all as well. Sometimes I feel like I give low effort content. I can make my content so fast, but I actually have projects I want to spend more time on and put more effort into. Like, I want to do like the 1K video, and I want to actually make that like a passion project. I want to focus more on just doing more like long form live streams and just having people be able to see more of the world and just do more kooky, fun, crazy things. Like, I actually want to like engage with chat a lot more. I was actually thinking about it before I got in here. If I go back to world hopping, I want to try to figure out chances where I can like I can integrate chat like with what I'm doing. Of course, I was kind of sort of maybe gonna try to do it with this avatar trying out, but for now I'm just trying to make sure I catch up with you all and just say hi, what's up. That's not the expectation for this current live stream. This expectation right now is just kind of nothing, but the next one I want to have expectations that like I feel comfortable with, so that way I can actually take the time to like integrate you all and make you all feel more accepted in a maybe like a not so personal way, but I still have it so you feel involved and you feel like you can belong into this community. I seriously put so much effort to thinking about this community and just trying to assure that I can reach out to as many people as possible, but make it as fun, engaging, interactable, and overall just like wholesome as possible. Like, you all be there for each other and just have the ability to you know, assess each other's needs and make sure you can take care of each other. You all do a fantastic job in my community, I will say. You all are there for each other, and I appreciate some of you having the effort to try. I love hearing a lot of you saying that you feel comfortable talking about your mental health in my channel. I know it can be a daunting task, and it can be hard sometimes, but you know what? I open up people to do so because I feel comfortable and ready to accept most of the challenges. I can't accept too much, and I'm gonna start questioning when I may have to revise this, because when you get to way bigger format, there could be a lot more people trying to come in and cause the point is trauma based stuff coming in too much always outweighs like the potential fortitude that can come into it. For every trauma you have to go through, you have to have twice the fortitude to help neutralize and cancel it out. So it's an important thing to understand that eventually the fortitude can run out and the trauma can continue. So I want to make sure I can open up as best as possible, but if a lot of people come in and a lot of people start wanting to vent and stuff like that, then I have to think about how can I handle this myself, because I have a sub rule saying that I'm really not a therapist. I can only handle so much mental stressing health situations as possible until I unfortunately sometimes just have to say, I'm sorry, you may have to figure it out, or you may have to get help or something like that. So forgive me if this happens, because I don't really want to be stuck at a point where I feel like I'm just being so personal to only one person when I have a lot more people that I want to try to have a chance to be with. That is why I love my VR chat events, because I can be a lot more personable in the VR chat events. They are more close-ended. They're 8, 9, 10 people, and we just all vibe and have fun. And that's my opportunity for those who maybe are a little more committed and dedicated to join the VR chat community to just have a chance to meet me in this. I would imagine it's a night and day difference, sort of, when it's me behind the screen versus you actually being there with me in VR. So I am every single step of the way trying to ensure that I can account for everything and not just say I can't do it. I seriously am. And it's a lot of thought, and it's a lot of processing, and some things are going to be, I can't anticipate everything. Some things I'm just going to have to tackle them as they come. And you know what? I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever dilemmas and situations that may happen. There's currently one undergoing right now. I have to keep it under wraps, but only certain people know about it. Whatever the case, what I'm trying to say is, I'm trying to make sure this community stays as respectful as possible, and I have to use a lot of mental understanding and commitment to be able to just be there where necessary and when necessary. And sometimes I'm not in the best of moods, so sometimes it also kind of forces me to actually put better effort and just being in a better mood, or at least trying to find a way to neutralize that bad mood when I need to. Again, it's all growth. It really is growth in myself, and just finding the comfort and opportunity to be able to just be better for you all. Water. I'm yapping again, I know, but I'm just having fun. I'm just love yapping on my birthday. Hello, Volunteer Central. I appreciate seeing you. I think I've seen you before, but I always appreciate seeing you nonetheless, so thanks for stopping by again. I'm happy to have helped. I'm so... Mwah. Iblis, you are so adorable and so cute and so fantastic. Come here. This is for everybody, but it's also for Iblis, too. Regardless, I'm very happy to just have the ability to have stuff like this and you to be able to help. And I will say this, here's the funniest part, everybody. The funniest part is Iblis actually did not join through a live stream. They were actually in the live stream. Yes, you heard me right. Iblis and bday were both in the first live stream. So the context is that my first actual live stream that I had held out there, it was Skelly, Void, and Midnight. And as I was doing like a trial thing, I joined a public world, and I guess Iblis and bday also managed to be in that world as well. But they were the cutest little things, and I was just like, you're so adorable! Oh my god! They were so cute, and I just couldn't. I was just so happy. I was so happy. I took a photo and everything. It was really nice to meet them. But I also told them that I was live streaming, so I got to move somewhere else. Regardless, though, I just loved having that ability to be able to just be there. Even like though it wasn't exactly a live stream moment, it was still a moment I had with someone in VR chat, and that's in some weird way helped spawn the idea of the cafe event as well. Not necessarily the initial idea of it, but just having the ability to be like, okay, I can actually coordinate with people and just we can all have fun and enjoy each other. So it's been a big road. It's been a lot of learning, a lot of processing, a lot of understanding, a lot of foundation of myself. But I've been loving every bit of it, and I'm not necessarily complaining. So thank you for being part of that, Iblis. It does mean a lot to me, truly. Is it your birthday? I'm new, so I didn't know. So happy birthday. Yes, it is my birthday. Volunteer Central, and thank you for wishing me happy birthday. It does mean a lot to me. I actually did a live stream. I'll say a fun thing to you. I actually, oh, my elbow. Hold on, I gotta reset myself, chat. But as I'm resetting, I actually did a live stream late last night, or technically, if you want to be really technical about it, early this morning. I need my water too. In other words, I live streamed from 12 a.m. to about 12:40 a.m. Why? Because I could. Hands? Everything just wants to technically fail on me. This is just how it is in Random Slandom. They never love me. My stuff. Come back, left controller. I know you can do it. I know, 1 second. I know what to do. Oh wait, I'm reading chat. Oh, is my hand back? My hand is like gone forever. Oh, there it is. My hand. Okay, I sometimes can get away with not turning it off, but unfortunately this is not one of those times. I'm gonna have to turn her off. In the meanwhile though, I can actually read chat from here. So, yes, it's my birthday, Volunteer Central. Thanks for wishing me happy birthday. I appreciate that. I hope I'm looking at the camera too, by the way. I don't really know where I'm looking. Kat, how did you get so much EXP? I never get any. I think like, I think if you do, I think a new user gets like extra EXP, or I don't know. I really don't know the EXP system. I'm really serious. Like, it's very confusing to me, honestly. I feel the ADHD is strong. Oh no, I was reading that. I was reading that. All right, I was still reading that. Mo, my controller's back. I can go back in VR. I'm back in VR. Oh no, man, everything's falling apart now, isn't it? Nah, we're chilling. I just gotta stop this. Hold on. We reset this too. What is? I hate. Reset avatar. I hate when it does that. Sometimes it does that, and it makes me sad. I'm gonna go in the white sweater. I like the white sweater actually. I'm in the white sweater now. Hello. Sorry. Oh, I have the particle thing. That's okay. It can stay there. I'm reading. The ADHD is strong in me. Yes, that's true. That's who I am. I'm just Mr. ADHD up in here. I literally have no clue. Give me XP. I haven't seen any super chat in this live. I can't get super chat is the thing. Like I have to be like 10,000 subscribers or like 500 live stream viewers or whatever. It's like some intense number. It's not that easy to reach, at least not for me. So And besides, I'm not worried about it. First off, technically, if I really wanted to do a donation, I would just do it outside of YouTube, obviously. Second off, I would hope one day someone would want to sponsor me. I wouldn't mind having a sponsor. And if I were to sponsor someone, I would only sponsor one particular company. BetterHelp. You hear this, BetterHelp? You can sponsor me. I don't really know how sponsors work in that regard, but whatever the case, what I'm trying to say is, like, if I'm going to sponsor something, I want to make sure I sponsor something that I believe in, obviously, which is BetterHelp, or other things that, other mental health resources that may provide people a sense of comfort in such a dark and dreary world. Not everybody has the chance to just go onto YouTube, find a random, like, community, and just find a sense of connection with other people that way. Not a lot of people use the internet like that. A lot of people use the internet mostly just for doom scrolling or social media. Barely ever to be connected with other people. Instead, they just use it to be honestly more disconnected with other people. So something like BetterHelp is like something that has a lot of marketing and advertisement out there where people are going to be like, oh, maybe I do need this. And you know, therapy, but convenient, using the same thing that they probably use to destroy their mental health, to be honest. So, like, it works. But you know what? Honestly, these days, people have been using something like AI therapy, which I'm kind of like, I'm a little scared about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am someone who really loves a sense of genuineness when it comes to, like, my words and whatnot. I don't really like using AI. And there are some people out there, okay, not using AI for, like, things that, like, try to give me, like, benefit to myself. If things are coming out of me, it's because it came out of me. But if I'm using something for my own personal gain, like making an image of, like, a donkey with, like, a rocket launcher or something like that, just to see it, then I'm gonna be like, okay, yeah, whatever, that's fine, I'll use it for this, just out of curiosity. But I'm not gonna use it to try to define who I am. I have my own voice. I have my way I speak things, my own distinct style. I'm not going to let it be smothered by people who, you know, want to try to process things through an AI model and be like, oh, look at this. I'm going to use this to try to exploit my gain. And again, if you're a smaller content creator, it probably could be best. I technically used it. I used it for the logo. But, like, legit, like, video making, the actual, like, bread and butter content of why people should log into your stuff and check who you are, you're gonna make that into AI content? Unless ironic AI content. I love seeing the ironic AI contents, like the Sora AI that are just jokes. Those are really funny. I saw one with, like, Abraham Lincoln, like Martin Luther King Jr. They're just funny, and you know they're jokes. They're just jokes making fun of stupid little things. It's just a fun, interesting way to see how, like, you know, like they would look like in the modern world. You know, like modernizing, like, history, which is kind of funny and cool in some way, and helps, like, reinforce the matters of, like, what history went through in some weird, maybe twisted way sometimes. Regardless, that's fun. That's okay. And making growth out of that? I mean, sure, I guess you did something creative and unique. Then good on you, I suppose. Like, it's an idea that person had to have in order to make it happen, and they made it engaging enough where they posted on YouTube. And honestly, they're engaging. They look really cool. They did a good job. Everything's okay in that regard. But just straight up, like, using AI voice, like using AI script, using even, like, AI, I wouldn't even say AI video, but just, like, gaming videos, like, just not really, like, providing much value to things. Or maybe just, like, sorry to say this may, like, get some people out there, but, like, there's a video and then there's just someone that's, like, sitting in, like, the bottom corner of the video. I'm just like, bro, come on. And you know what, one day that's probably gonna be me too. But at least I want to provide feedback to the content that I'm watching. I'm not just gonna watch it and be like, I'm like, what is that? Is that content? Or I mean, you may as well just take a photo and then just put it down there and then just walk away. No, and don't even actually put, like, a PNG photo. Literally just put your webcam and just put a photo of you sitting at the computer chair. Post that. Whoever does that, whichever person that sees that and does this type of content does that first, I'm going to immediately give you bonus points. I'm gonna look at it, you know, I'm gonna react to that content. But that would be so funny. That would actually be really funny, and that's creative. At least putting a little more spin on it, that'd be really cool too. Because then that kind of type of content is not really growth related. Like, can you really do that forever? I guess you could, because it's so exploitative and so easy to make and use. So whatever. I'm not too focused. That's why I don't get focused on the growth aspect. Because if I really start focusing on it, then I just see these videos where people have like a bajillion million likes for just literally a 5-second video of something they don't even, like, have as probably rights to the clip at all. And all they just do is put their face there. So now all of a sudden it's basically like creative liberties or whatever. Just It's a little silly, but. I'm not trying to worry about it. I'm not trying to be a critique here. It's just maybe not my taste, but hey, they're doing good, so I'm not upset about it. They are finding their way to get by, and honestly, sometimes I like to see it myself. It's kind of sometimes they get you. sometimes they do actually get you. They do some interesting things. I'll tell you that much. And you know that's the creativity of it all. That's the beauty of it all. This is all just human-based content. I don't like the idea of AI just taking over everything. Or at the very least, it needs to make sure it stays distinguished. Because otherwise, we're going to lose ourselves in a lot of different, what's called AI slop. AI eventually starts reading up its own AI, and it just continues like, it's the game of telephone. If any of you have ever played it, if you get told, the first person gets told the word banana, and you're supposed to whisper it to person number 10, the same word, usually that doesn't happen. It ends up being like blah 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 or something like that. So it's kind of how the game of telephones, like the AI is like processing this, makes its own thing, processes it, and then it gives it to the next AI to utilize. And that just, again, it just turns into a garbled mess. AI slop. So it's scary. It really is. And I hope it does not become like a real thing. But unfortunately, in this day and age, people don't really have a choice. They feel like they can't, be with other people. They're scared of connecting with other people. Well, if anything, that's what I want to try to change with my own stuff, with my own content. And I know I'm on a really long yapping spree about this, but this is actually really important. Like, it concerns me. I'm not saying it's going to hurt my content at all. I don't care. And if it does, well, I don't think it will. Because I try to be a human. I try to be genuine. I try to be real. There's too much fakery. There's too much bullshit in this world right now. Sometimes you can't distinguish the real from fake, and sometimes people just try to utilize it as, manipulation against another. Why would you put so much goddamn effort just to be a jerk to other people sometimes? Or just effectively exploit something just to get a laugh or a rise out of people? Why such attention-seeking behaviors, you know what I mean? But you know what? I can't speak for the world. The only thing I can do personally is try to cultivate a positive environment in here. And yes, I kind of sort of shattered it by just what I talked about, but I'm also a real person. I don't want to sit here and be like, hey guys, it's kisses and kittens and rainbows all day. I have to talk about this stuff, and I have to be real with this stuff too. I'd be real with you all on the Discord server, and sometimes in just the events themselves. I don't want you to think that I'm just a kooky caca hee hee ha ha person. I have my depressions, I have my doubts, I have my thoughts where I just can't get past it. I overthink too much. I have these moments where I just really get in my head. I ruminate way too much, can you tell? But I'm like semi-crashing out right now because I'm very just disappointed in myself. Like, this is my birthday, for Pete's sakes, and I'm doing this to myself. But regardless, like, how did I even get from AI to this? You know what I mean? This is the ADHD is strong with this one. That literally just coming back right now, and I haven't even read chat. Now I'm just putting myself into a panic situation. I shouldn't be doing this. But if anything, I just need to slow down. Slow down. I'm good, honestly. The fact of the matter is, like, I'm still chilling. But I feel like when I go negative, I feel like when I get really real sometimes, the negativity maybe just be too much. Because as passionate as I am positively, I'm also passionate as I am negatively. And it's a lot less intense these days. Like, I'm not negative 100% of the time all the time now. I see the world in a lot better light. But I still have my moments where negativity comes up and stirs up. I will just make sure I say what I can say in probably the most effective way possible to ensure I don't bring the mood down. But I also want you to know that this is my transparency that I want to give to you all. It's not something that I just think, oh, well, this might be cute or cutesy to do. Like, no, this is me, like, at its core. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you or pretend to be someone that I'm not. I really don't want to be. You know what AI is? Something that it's not. It's just fake. It's all stuff that's just made up. Me? Every single step of the way to make sure that I actually provide something genuine, I try to be the best I can be. No gimmicks, no tricks, no this, that, or the other. I speak the way I speak, I engage the way I engage, and ultimately I do it all because I want to. I'm genuine. I'm real. I'm me. And I'm pretty cute. Oh, man. I'm gonna go back to reading chat now. I'm sorry. I love the hug emojis. The hug emojis are amazing. I have no idea how I got here. I was spacing up here. Happy birthday. I'm going to dematerialize you. Dematerialize. I'm going to have a good one. Peace out, mate. Hi, Kuro. Kuro. I'm just going to call you Kiro. I don't want to try that second part, but I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Mwah. Sorry, I've just really just been in like deep talks right now. I've said a lot of deep things, and you know what? I think that's okay because I just feel good right now. I feel like really happy with you all, and I feel like I haven't felt this happiness in a while. Maybe I just gotta experiment more ways to try to find this happiness. But overall, I still have to remember all this. It's like a dam that just broke out. Just having all this sense of like being able to see you all and just this positivity and the great vibes that I feel. It makes me smile. Like, I can't get over it. I'm so happy. I really am. And all the negativities that I tell about myself, all the matters of insecurities that I may spew upon you, I do every single bit of it because I want to show you all that I want to be here for you. And I want to make sure that to tell you all, if I can do it, you can do it too. Don't ever be scared. Don't ever be afraid. Don't ever hesitate to be genuine. If you can't do something, then own up to it. If you can do something, then do your best. Everybody needs to exert their best effort wherever they can at their skills. Continue to provide stuff. Continue to provide content that's genuine. That's you. Because you're a beautiful story. You're a fantastic person. And I always love to have the opportunity to be here with you all. Seeing you all do hugging emojis, doing even just random emojis, or even people just stopping by and saying hi. It's everything to me. It really is. I seriously can't get over the fact just where I stand right now. 7 months later. 7, 8, 6, 7? No, it's like 7. No, but 8 months from now. And then I just look back at it and just think about the stuff, my past, all the stuff that I just talked about just now, and who I am now. What's up? I'm legitimately living my best life. I really am. I'm happy. And you know, sometimes my biggest problem here is like sometimes I feel like I get too like bored of mundane or doing the same thing. So seeing the same people may seem like a problem, especially in a community matter. But you know what? I'm very proud of myself. I mix it up. I do different things. I make sure I change my mentality for the better because sometimes even my own head gets in my way. But I work my hardest. I felt like I made a lot stronger ability to hold myself or handle myself, or maybe just say the thing I want to say, but maybe in just a better, softer, more impactful way. This doesn't just apply to VR. This doesn't just apply to YouTube live streams. This applies to real life too. It has been a cycle. It's been a cycle of positivity. Now lately, I felt like I've been probably having a bunch of negativity and bad like energy or whatever, but I think that's mostly because I haven't worked out lately. And honestly, this vacation, I want to work out more. I need to run more. I need to actually go to the gym more. I need to try to get past the lower energy I feel when I get to work after working out for a while. This is my chance. I have to do it again through vacation. I must. So I want to take care of my health in that regard. So I actually have more like physical health that I can use for stuff like this. Also too, like, you know, I'm still an old man and I'm basically having problems arise left and right. So I got to make sure I focus on my health too. That is also why even I'm proud to say that I'm going to focus on just like, you know, next year actually going to doctor's visits and actually doing things. Now, of course, I probably need to do a chiropractor soon actually, because honestly, like, you see how I bend myself when I do all this VR stuff? I use my body so much for so many different things, and I love it. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it, but I get contorted all over the place sometimes. So I'm definitely going to need a chiropractor, I'll tell you what. But there's also just other doctors as well, making sure that I upkeep my own health. I'm honestly not proud of myself in this regard that I have not held it in the highest regard. Now, don't get me wrong, I still believe in holistic stuff like having vitamins and, you know, powders and mushroom powders and matcha, and I do take espresso. I make my own espresso, and I do take that in the morning to make sure I have about like 110 milligrams of caffeine. But at least with the 110 milligrams of caffeine, that can help me wake up either on my day off or at my work day, so I can get the opportunity to, if I'm going to work, let's say, I can decide my energy level then, and either I may get Best case, I might just get a milk. Worst case, I might just get like basically another coffee. Like yesterday, I got another coffee on top of that, so that's like another 110 milligrams of caffeine. And then I take this, I have this like energy supplement that I take during lunch, and it's 165 milligrams of caffeine. So I took that much too. And then before I left work, I got a Red Bull, which is 92 milligrams of caffeine. So I had about 550 milligrams of caffeine. Now, that doesn't sound like much to you maybe, but that's like the recommended adult age limit or adult caffeine limit is 400 milligrams. I don't want to break that too much, and I don't want to make it a habit, because if I do, then I'm gonna have real problems. I think the point I'm trying to get across is like I'm pretty responsible with my health. Like I make judgment calls to make sure, okay, should I do this? Should I do that? And it comes with my money aspect too. Like, should I spend this? Should I spend that? Like, I'm conscious of what I do. I definitely am. But overall, if anything, like, and I always put a lot of consideration if I can cover something, or if I have rainy day things happen and I can take care of it too. I'm not stupid. I'm definitely not irresponsible. But my health aspect of it all, I need to refocus and get back on that. So I take care of myself the best I can, but I have to admit, at my current age, I do need doctors. It's not gonna last forever. I'm reading chat again! Hi, Unknown, I appreciate you being here! Hi, King Bacon, I appreciate you being here too. I'm so sorry, everybody, I go on my yap sprees. Roller, I'm gonna listen to music. Thank you, Blitzian. That means a lot to me, so thank you for stopping by and reading on to my chat. It means a lot to me. Oh, hey, Roller, happy birthday. Oh, good to see you soon. She's new year. Thank you, Split. I appreciate you. Mwah. Thank you so much for the compliment. The slamming and rolling. Hi, Shadeable. And hi, Hino. I appreciate seeing you both. Thank you both for stopping by. Mwah. And thank you, Hino, for coming to the event yesterday. It really meant a lot that you were there. And you took a really good photo, too, of the glasses. I like seeing them on the Discord server. That was really nice. And Shadeable, thank you too, cutie. I'm very happy that you're here. I want to make sure I keep going forward and reading chat more. I've only been much more happier because that makes me so good to hear, Blitzy, and I love hearing that I'm making like changes to you all. It does mean a lot to me. And you know what? I'm gonna be really honest with you all. When I was putting on my trackers today, I was legitimately thinking to myself, okay, putting on one tracker at a time, you know, I still feel kind of like, I still have, my left hip right now is kind of hurting a little bit. Like, that's maybe a lot of it, honestly. But what I'm trying to say is, like, I'm still thinking about it and looking, and I'm just, like, hearing my music, and I'm just like, this is worth it. This is still worth it. This is now worth it now more than ever. And you know what? I honestly couldn't agree more, because I'm having a fantastic time here. I'm just really happy opening up, just talking to you all. I'm sorry I'm really bad at reading chat today, but just understand, you're making me really, really happy right now. And I'm very happy that I'm here with you all. I had to relocate though. Chair. Oh no, my body's contorted. Let's fix that with a controlled shock. Exotic butters. My leg! Why is my leg so broken? What the heck? I was so shocked by that. Oh my gosh. That was actually really bad. I don't understand why I was so scared about that. I don't understand. Oh, that was good though. Oh my gosh, my trackers are going buck wild on me. Oh, chat, my trackers. My poor trackers. You want to know a fun fact, everybody? Back then in the olden days, I would actually, whenever my trackers go haywire, I would call it Daddy FPT. You know what this is, everybody? This is Daddy FPT asking for their dues again. Even Daddy FPT wants to come back and say hi. Here I am. I'm going to read chat some more. It's easy to read chat this way. I think we got first on the computer that you don't see in this one chat. Oh, well, Ollie. It is what it is. Where's the... Oh, the camera's right there. Hi, camera. I have to go, but have a great birthday. Thank you. I appreciate you being here, Unknown. Read chat. I'm reading chat, alright? I said it already. I'm gonna be yapping a little more because this is my birthday, alright? I wanna spread positivity. I wanna actually appreciate you all. Like, the way I wanna celebrate my birthday is just like actually be there for you all. So you gotta be forgiving for me on this one, please. You gotta. I'm just trying to make sure I can have the chance to like say what I wanna say. I won't do this every single stream. I won't. But what I'm just trying to say for this one, I just want to do it for this one because it's my birthday. The rest of them, though, I'm ready to try to actually like do more I'm just changing my camera style. I want to actually have the chance to be able to take more like actual like approaches to just interacting with you all. But that's not this one. I'm sorry. What's up though? Hi Scarlet. Hi Scarlet Fox. Foe? Can I call you Foe? Scarlet. Scarlet. I'll call you Scarlet. I appreciate you being here and thank you so much for the happy birthday wishes. It means a lot to me. Hey, I have to thank you so much for not so long ago. First time about 2 months when I got home with one of my best friends. And we got to catch up. That's so good. That's so good to hear, Young G. Thank you so much for sharing that. I love hearing that all the time. And just you guys taking the ability to take the time to be there for friends that you've had in your life and actually be there. You'd be surprised how many people are actually hurting out there. So you taking that effort to show consideration and positivity means the world to them. Good job, Young G. I'm very proud of you. I have to go to bed. Maybe we'll have a good, beautiful as well. Oh, Eblis, you're so adorable. Good night, Eblis. I hope you take care. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, Ollie. I appreciate you having my back. It means a lot to me. Yeah, actually, I came across. That's my best friends and I. That's awesome, Young G. I actually like hearing that. So, see, I consider that a success story. And you know what the best thing about it is, like, Young G, now you have the chance to, like, have that good support. Once you have more cultivation with your friends again, you're going to have that support system. And now that you have that support system, you're going to have the confidence to tackle the world just that much better because you know your support system will be strong enough to actually hold you for the moments that you take a risk and you maybe fail. That's why I love my community. If I do something rather risky or try to do a certain type of behavior that maybe is not like, it's a little more controversial, I'm talking about real life stuff, my fallback is my community. I can come to you all and I'm very glad that you all appreciate me, but it's not because you appreciate me for, I guess, me. You appreciate me because you're just a genuinely good and considerate person. You would not be in my community if you are otherwise. So, I mean, I'm very proud that I have such a community that can be just as much there for me as I try to be there for them. So, thank you, Young G, for telling me that. I really appreciate that. You inspired me to help crisis people. That's really nice, actually, to hear, King Bacon. If anything, I will say this, there's a lot of crazy situations out there when it comes to the matters of hopelessness. It is a very intense challenge. I will say this much. Water. Man, that water's good. Whoever made water, I want to give him a kiss on the lips. But no, seriously, like helping like people with like crisis situations, it's a real skill, and it takes a lot to be able to do it. A lot of resolve, a lot of way to use your words, a lot of willpower, a lot of determination. You really, really have to be really good at just talking to people and convincing them to not do what they're gonna do. It's harder for some people, it really is. But you know what? Having that ability of crisis intervention is crucial. It's paramount. It's important. That's why I want to try to keep working on the crisis text line. I keep forgetting to do it, but I just need to do it. I need to do it. I seriously need to. Like, I even thought about doing it tonight. I want to do it during this vacation, or at least get started during this vacation. I want to be able to have the chance to say I'm doing it again. For those of you who don't know, I'm a part of something called the Crisis Text Line, which is effectively like a text line service where you can text in and you have someone talk to you and just try to help you hopefully get your way from those thoughts of hopelessness, if you catch my drift, or to take you from a hot state to a cold state and give you chances to like understand the future that you see ahead of you. I did it because of the reason of what happened in December, which I will talk about in December, but the most important part in this aspect is I wanted to make sure I can be able to just help other people before they get to that last thought, you know? So I've done a couple of them. I did a couple of them. It's really, really, really intense. Very intense. But there are two positives to these days. One, I feel a lot more comfortable talking to people, including random strangers. I feel like oftentimes when I'm talking to my chat, there's a lot of people who just come in and may act many different ways. And I like to be able to understand you all and have a chance to understand you in the text side. Like, the way I text is just about the same as the way I talk. So there's really no distinction. The only distinction here is that you all are texting and you all convey things in your own specific patterns. I like to read them and I like to understand how you try to convey yourself. So I've had this great practice of being able to do so during live streams and ultimately taking the opportunity to be able to convert that into other text matters like in the Discord server. But now with the Crisis Text Line, I could probably do that with that as well. And two, I have my community. Like I might even be just texting in my community while I'm doing the crisis text line, because I want to make sure I have that chance to, like, if things get really intense, I can like kind of sort of hold someone's hand. It's intense. I seriously say that, like, truly wholeheartedly, and I'm an intense person, so that should tell you a lot about it. But I feel a lot more comfortable in having my chance to be able to do something about it, and I think I'll try sometime soon. So I'm on my yapping spree again. Bye, please have a good night. Hi, Rolly. Happy birthday. I'm sorry for that. God. Thank you, Miguel. I appreciate you being here so much. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. Rolly lost a chat, but it's so hard. But go ahead and yap. I'm trying to catch up. I really am trying to catch up at this point. He's not reading chat. I'm reading chat. I'm gonna go speedrun mode. You ready? I got this. I got this. Alright, I'm back. I'm reading chat. Hi, Ryu. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping by. It means a lot to me. It really does. Yes, Split. I do yap. I said it before. This is just who I am. This is the way my character is. But I want to make sure if I'm going to yap, I want to yap about things that are important, like things you should actually take home. Things you should actually consider. I know I want you to talk. I really, to my very best, want you to have a chance to talk. That's also why sometimes I do those discussion shorts, because that way I have more time to actually respond to you all and give you like more proper and thoughtful introduction. And plus, that's also why I said that's why I text typically. But at the same time too, like, I am actually trying to be more engaged and involved with you all when I do my live streams. But there's two things to consider. One, this is my birthday stream. You all saying it is stressing me out. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just like, okay, I need to focus on this. I need to focus on this. But like, it's my birthday stream. Please cut me some slack. Give me some mercy. I'm gonna try to do like more world hopping events and actually communicate with you all that way. I seriously want to be there with you all. Just cut me some slack. Please stop mentioning it. Like, seriously, it's kind of making me stressed out. I'm not gonna lie. And two, what was number two? I got so sporadic in my speaking that I forgot. I guess I'll just go back to chat. Thank you, Ryu. I appreciate you saying happy birthday. I fell asleep while watching that stream. Yeah, Zachary, you were the first person in the stream I swear I saw. But I was happy that you were there. Thanks for stopping by. Oh. Yo, happy birthday. I just want to stop by and wish I'm happy. Hi, Mrs. Stonks. I appreciate you being here. You know, Mrs. Stonks, it's funny because I have someone named Blitzy with your exact, like, you the Stonks guy. But you're actually Mr. Stonks. But I appreciate the birthday wishes. Thank you so much. Roller, I'm the best. Thank you so much, King Bacon. I appreciate that. And I always try to make sure I be the best for you all because that's important to me. You have ADHD? Me? Undiagnosed ADHD for me. I've never been actually clinically diagnosed, so I can't say that for certain. I'm a little particular about like diagnosing things myself, so I'll just say undiagnosed ADHD at least. I'm sure that actually makes sense. So like, yeah, no, I would never do like Raid Shadow Legends. If you sign in now, you're gonna get 5 off your Raid coins. But I will be honest with you all, chat. Whenever I will have to one day pivot to a different shift. A shift that's going to be a little more generalized. And the generalization is going to cause some consequences. One of those consequences maybe being, I don't want to be too greedy about it, but if I do make this my job, then I have to consider my means. So I want to say it here and now. If I get really big and I have to make some decisions that I probably don't want to make, then just please forgive me. But I will try to my very best to make sure I hold as much decision making in everything that I can as possible. That is one of the benefits of being an indie VTuber, at the consequence of doing everything almost yourself. I say almost because, well, with a community like mine, I have lovely staff that help me out, and lovely communities that make it all accommodating and worthwhile. And honestly, I can't be any more happy than that. I feel Rose. Feel it right now. I have like super hyperactive ADHD. Like, I just have a lot of energy right now, but I think it's starting to kind of run out because my 5 p.m. time is kind of coming up. I don't know how much longer I'll stay on. Honestly, like, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna close stream, make one more short form video just saying it's my birthday, and I kind of just cross my fingers and just hope that will reach me to 1K subscribers. I don't even know what my subscriber count is right now. It's probably like I probably only went like 1 or whatever. Or something like that. Hi, Eli Rose. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. It means a lot to me. Parade Shadow Legends is mad crazy. Well, by the time you get to this comment, it might have changed the limb sums. Oh, yeah. You guys are keeping track. Man, this is tough. I can't really keep my eyes in the VR much longer because I've been doing a lot of focusing on just yapping and providing a lot of energy. But you know what? I'm just having a good time. Hi, Oz. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, Rolly. Happy birthday, and sorry for being late. Love you so much. Thank you again, Miguel. I always appreciate the well wishes and the prayers that you give me. It means a lot to me. Thank you. He's going on yapping spree. Yes, I always go on yapping sprees. Hi, Jennifer Gobble. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I want to see a new genre. Piano rap? Piano rap? Dude, that'd be quite interesting. It probably does exist. There's probably someone out there that probably potentially does piano rap. And you know, they probably, well, if they don't, someone should. That'd be pretty cool actually. Spitting some bars. Chopin has been real quiet in this drop. Are you leaving, Jennifer? If you're saying bye, then bye. When was the last time Roller read a comment? What was the last time when I read a comment in terms of what? In terms of the live stream? Or in terms of like short form videos that I make? I read all the comments. I heart all the comments. I read every single one of them. And if there's one in particular that stands out to me, then I want to make sure I make a message. Or if I haven't seen someone for a while, then I want to make sure I make a message too. My hardest part, everybody, is that my wrists are getting really bad. Like, I'm serious. Like, all this click-clack typing can actually, like, it's causing my wrist to be, like, a little crazy. So I need to preserve my wrist. I hate to say it. That's also why sometimes live streaming is just better because I can just yap and move around. But this is at the expense of my eyes! My eyes! But my eyes are okay, too, for the most part. Regardless, like, I try to weigh everything all around and just... The nice part about live streams too is that I don't have to move my joystick, which honestly, even doing this these days is actually causing problems to my wrist. So I have to be kind of considerate to my means, and that's why I also sometimes kind of need to go to doctors as well to see what I can do potentially. Hello, I just came back from school. Happy birthday. Hi, Arshawn. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Who wants to buy one sword? King Bacon, you're a femboy? Well, that's very nice. I'm happy you feel comfortable saying that in my live stream. We were talking about it a little bit earlier, but I'm very proud. I'm very proud you had the opportunity to say that. And you too, Miguel. You're too sweet. Am I too sweet, Jennifer, or are you too sweet? I appreciate you being here. It means a lot to me. And just being able to see people new and old and like everything in between just really does mean a lot to me. Thank you for just taking the interest to even want to come by. Even just saying happy birthday this stream just means everything. It really does. Because you know what I can do? I can just re-watch this stream again and again and again and just feel good. Feel like I actually did something for a change, because one of the nicest parts about rewatching this stream too is just hearing all the positivity you guys have felt from me. That means a lot. It's very important impact to me to ensure that I'm actually doing something. So thank you. It's very assuring. It always is when I hear just good things like that. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you, Snoo. Give me a head pat. Cat boy? Hello, Plan A. I appreciate you being here. Well, I am a boy in real life, but I'm a cat girl in VR. So, honestly, and I always say this too, my pronouns is technically he, her. So if you really want to call me a guy, then fine. If you want to call me a girl, that's fine too. I don't necessarily like, I know, like, I know, like, sexual-wise, I'm straight, and I'm a male, for sure, in real life. But in VR, I escape reality in VR. So, I like to be, and no, I won't talk about sexuality, because that's important, but I'm a female. I'm a female. So, what's up? But I appreciate you being here. You're one of my favorite YouTubers. Unfortunately, not my first favorite, so I have to take that title. At your way, I'll offer me content. Well, that's okay. Like, I will tell you one thing, Ollie. Realistic reps Shy Lily in our VR chat events, and that's fine. I'm not worried about that at all. And like Fillion as well. Like there's someone else, Yuri, that uses the Fillion avatar, and like the exact Fillion avatar that's often used by Fillion. But like that's fine. Like, if you want to rep your own favorite VTuber, I'm not gonna be here and be like, well, I should be the better VTuber. No, you have your own expression. You have your own creativity. You have your likes and your wants and your needs. Like, if you have someone that's a better YouTuber than me, then that's fine. I'm not trying to. You should never ever make it feel like that I have to be your number one. I just want to make sure that I provide you a sense of positivity. I don't never ever. I'm not a competing person. I really am not. If you find use out of me, if you find genuine purpose and value out of me, good. That's all I care about. I don't need anything else. I'm serious. So I don't need to be anybody's first. I don't need to be anybody's second. I don't even need to be anybody's third. I can be someone's freaking 52nd for all I care. As long as I provided some sort of positivity at one point in time in their life. That's all I need. That's the only thing I can do. Because guess what? Once it's all said and done, and then you remember that small sense of positivity that I try my best to give you, maybe you'll remember it, maybe you won't, and that's fine too. I remember it. It's what helps me connect with you all and to make sure that I have a chance to be there for you all. So, you do you. Enjoy yourself. Don't ever feel like you have to have a certain opinion or value because of me. All I do is just all I ask is just make sure you stay respectful with your opinion and values and just don't clash with others. That's really it. Hi, Ches Cats. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm so sorry that I'm really slow in the chat. I'm just kind of on a yapping spree and just saying stuff. But I'm really happy that you're here. Thanks for stopping by. And thank you for wishing me happy birthday. I had a bad day at school. Thank you for helping all of us. I'm sorry to hear that, Jennifer. Well, I hope if anything, you being here at this live stream can help you feel a little more, comfortable. Like you're taking your shoes off at the door. Now you can just go, just relax. You know what I mean? I appreciate you being here, truly. I hope if anything, the school problems that you're having don't continue to stay that way. But regardless, you're still here with me right now, and I appreciate you being here. Roller be deep today. I'm loving it. Like, I love having the ability to be deep with you all. I really want to. This is very important to me because I want to share how open of a person I am to you all. Again, and this is kind of going back to what I was talking about the AI thing. I am not a fake person. Do I have flaws? Do I have issues? Do I have errors? Yes, I do. I want to change the backdrop. The backdrop is now... Dang it. Backdrop's now snow because I'm snow. No, but I want to be able to just what was I even talking about? I got so distracted by my own thing. Oh, being deep, because I want to be able to actually just be open with you all. I feel like I haven't done that lately, and honestly, me having the chance to be open with you all is what gives me the opportunity to just feel comfortable doing all of this. Just having myself be out there, but I'm doing it mainly for the reason because I want to tell you all, if I can do it, you can do it too. It's not scary. It's not a bad thing. You just got to make sure you do it with the right people. And so long as you do, then everything should be okay. And honestly, I'm just doing, if you think about me, I'm doing it to people randomly. Like, people just come in and join, and I have to just anticipate their energy, their personality, their mood as they come. I don't really have a choice in the matter who I can do this to or not, because I have to do it to everyone. But at the same time too, I have my realistic side. I have my pushbacks. I have my negativities. I have my boundaries. I'm going to utilize those to the best of my ability as well as I see fit. And also my flaws that make me a flawed person, like yapping on forever like I'm doing right now. Those are what make me me. If I take those away, then all of a sudden I'm kind of a husk of what I was. And again, don't get me wrong, I'm going to refine it a little bit better so I do them less, or at least have more engaging things happening. But as of for my birthday, I kind of just want to sit here and just say what's up. Say who I am. Say hi, how are you? I appreciate you being here. Thank you for wishing me happy birthday. Now listen to me yap. 6, 7? I'm leaving after that joke. I don't even consider it advice. I don't, you all say it's advice. I'm just like, what do you mean advice? This is just me ruminating thoughts to you all. Like, this is literally just my own ruminations. I don't even consider this advice. Like, this is stuff I literally tell I have shower thoughts like all day, every day. I seriously do. I'm just sitting here thinking about certain things and trying to understand new processes. And honestly, these days, I'm a lot better about them because I can play out scenarios in my head where I get to better understanding points of who I am based off how I say things and how I process things. Like this kind of stuff, like even what I'm saying right now, granted I'm high, sure, but even what I'm saying right now, I really don't know what I'm saying. I'm just going at a very fast, rapid pace. I am making my sentence structures as I go, but for some reason, I've just gotten so good at it to be able to pause myself more quickly when I have to, making sure I don't say my crutch words that I used to say all the time, even though I still say them sometimes, like or like, or even taking the opportunity to just pause, stop, slow down, and just revert myself. Damn, I'm good at this. What I'm trying to get about is all of this, all this live streaming stuff, with what you guys say and the comments and the feedbacks and everything else in between, I put all of it into consideration. Now, there's some things I kind of can't, like I'm going to be honest, there's some things I just cannot push back on, but I like to show you all this has been a journey for me, and I want you all to see, like, when I've been an unrefined person that just kind of like doesn't really know what they're saying to like what I am right now. I feel a lot more confident and proud in how I speak about things. I feel a lot more assuring and understanding of who I am as a person. And I want you all to benefit from this ability of what I know and what I had to do, or the thoughts that I had to have to get to where I am. I'm not the perfect person. I'm probably speaking a lot of shit out of my ass like an armchair therapist over here. But I do try my best to make things make sense. Hopefully. Hopefully. Does it always make sense? Probably not. But I hope at the very least, as I say all this stuff, you see the passion and intensity I put in all of it. And I do it because I want you to listen. I want you to, and I only want you to listen because I want you to understand what it takes to just be happy with yourself. You're never going to be anywhere in life if you can't be happy with yourself. My mother told me that, and I never really believed it until more just recently. You got to be able to accept yourself before you can accept anybody else. And well, this is just me helping grow in that way. So thank you. I'm going to the chat. I'm going. I appreciate you guys loving my advice. Do I have ADHD? Most likely, I probably do. Hi, Leon Sonic. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I am definitely making sure I still say hi to anybody that joins. I want to make that's very important to me. I swear. Roller, no. What do you mean, roller, no? I think about it. I was just thinking touch me now. Help my mouth get on fire. Jennifer, put some water in your mouth. But take the water out. I mean, no, take the fire out with the water. Maybe I do need to get off at this point. I'm probably tired. Well, no, I think a lot of my energy is kind of wearing down right now. All right, I'm catching up though. Happy birthday, Roly Poly. You control. Hi, GRX. I appreciate you being here. GRX, listen. Come back. I miss you. You need to come back to my events and you know, invite your friend Belle. I want to have them there too. I want to see you again. I will be honest, I do miss you. And I like having the chance to be able to see you at my events. If time can't permit, then I suppose I understand. Regardless, still having this moment to be able to see you and talk to you, even just in this live stream matter, like me just literally talking to you personally, I'm very, very grateful that you're here. And I'm happy that you still support me, even if you don't see my VR chat events. It means the world to me that you're willing to just be here for me. So thank you. I recognize you. I really do. You're in the background thought of my mind, maybe because what we shared at that social circle. Something about you just tells me that I want to know more about you, some way, somehow, and I want to make sure I can take care of you in that regard too. So you're always in the back of my mind in some way. That's why I made the short, the Fetty Fat birthday. I literally was thinking I'm gonna summon GRX with this one. But like, I still appreciate you seeing my live streams. Surely, it means a lot. Thank you. It really does mean a lot. My legs? What are my legs doing? Are my legs twisting still? I'm coming. Spin. Is this person real? No, I'm actually AI. I totally wasn't talking about it the last like two the whatchamacallit, the last two I had two segments specifically for AI. Was this AI? No, one of them was for AI. Two of them were for the matter of genuineness. So I was kind of sort of thinking about AI when I got back to that moment. But regardless, though, like, you see how my brain works? This stuff, like I lay my stuff out like a process, and I make sure that like I recollect my memory the best I can to understand what you all say and remember when I have to talk and mention back to chat. So like my brain's weird. It's very weird, but I love it. But no, Plan A, I am a real person. I'm real. I'm a real boy. No, Rose is a figment of our imagination. I wasn't saying anything in particular. Nope. Maybe you all are just in the mental hospital. Maybe we never left the rubber room, chat. Maybe we never left the rubber room with rats, and rats make me crazy. I am real. Me real. Has a lot of fake streamers. Roller's just a bit behind chat. Fake streamers? I hope there's no such thing as fake streamers. That sounds scary. Can we get much higher? I have to go, but when you see well, I want to thank you again because help me back on here. Oh, thank you, Young G. I'm really sorry that I kind of was slow on chat, but I really appreciate you sharing that story. That means so much to me. And honestly, that by itself is worth so much of my own birthday. I'm dead serious. Hearing that someone actually took what I've given them and utilized that means to help improve their own life, that's growth. And I love, love, love seeing growth. Growth is very important to me, but I also have to understand certain factors of how growth works. Like, for example, maybe the growth I see may not be the same growth someone else sees, and I have to understand how I can evaluate that sometimes to ensure I don't feel like my way is the only way to do things. I want you all to have free creative expression in how you think about things. In other words, I want you, whatever I tell you, make sure you actually process it and divulge it in your own way. Don't just take something and then be like, think it's just going to instantaneously work. You have to be creative with your situation. You gotta have to know what your friendship level is with that person. You can't use the same tactics that you're gonna use on your best friend with someone who you barely just consider an acquaintance or even a random stranger. But I like to hope that with the way I do things and the way how I evaluate things, you can all understand how I do it. So ultimately, if you get thrown in these situations where maybe if you're with someone that's in less than favorable means to you, then you probably have a better understanding of how to at least just reach a softer side of them. With positivity, appreciation, actually listening to them. I would like to say that advice is good. It's been very successful for me. I've used it all the time. I tell other people to use it, and to them it's pretty successful too. So, if I know this personally, anecdotally, then I want to make sure I can share it all with you, so hopefully you have the tools and the opportunities to engage in better conversation. And having better conversation at that point is everything in the world, especially now more than ever when AI can just give you conversation so easily and so quickly. Yes, it's convenience, but is it genuine? I don't think so. I talked about AI again. Anyways, back to chat. Oh my gosh! All right, okay, I gotta like try to like read chat. What the heck? Because it's YouTube, also Twitch. No, it's just YouTube. I'm too scared to do Twitch. The text line really is intense. What's the text line? The crisis text line. It's the it's basically where you can text into if you have hopelessness tendencies, and hopefully gives you a chance to like see the world in a better light, so you don't actually decide to do it. That's what it is. I'm such a big bag. I'm a big bag too, honestly. Thank you, Ollie. I try to be the goat the best I can. I made myself communication cards. Communication cards? What do you mean by that, Ryu? Chat's getting boring. What flavor? Oh my gosh, Snoo! Fine, put your shampoo thing in. I use green. Oh, I'm happy you say my voice is good. I swear to you all, sometimes like I second guess my voice. I really do, because I'm think like my voice is sometimes kind of shrill. I legitimately thought about this yesterday. Today. I thought that my voice is rather shrill, or it can be just like kind of like wrong notey, if that makes sense. It's maybe annoying even. I don't know. I don't think my voice is that bad. I hope. But sometimes when I evaluate it and think about it, I'm kind of like, there's some ways I can refine it and fine tune it. I've changed my voice actually since I started live streaming. Like when I'm doing this, the tone of my voice here is way different than my tone of my voice that I use in real life. So, I think I probably have fine tuned it here a little differently than I have in real life. But regardless, I'm not necessarily complaining. I mean, if you love my voice, then that's just all the more reason for me to assure to myself that I know my voice is worth it. Give me some mercy. I'm so far away. For this, I summoned the. You plotted to. Disappointing in the community. That's fine, Ollie. If anything, I'm one of the things that I love a lot actually is just seeing people come in, maybe have a little bit of fun, and if they still leave, I'm like, you know what? That's good to me. I'm very happy about that. Just wanting to see people actually come in, like it's kind of like a revolving door thing. Please come and go as you so please. Like I love seeing new people and I love telling people goodbye because you believe it or not, sometimes people just do come back after they get acknowledged and valued. Now granted, of course, I was really bad this chat to be acknowledging and valuing, but I will again birthday stream, sorry, but I'm still catching up right now. I seriously tried to because I also want to try to actually get off. Most people are probably still in school. That too. Probably people are probably still in school as well or work as well. Let's come. It's like 3 minutes ago. Oh my gosh. Wait, what time is it? Whoa, those are. You're right. I'm like 20 minutes behind. Holy cow! I'm reading though. I'm reading. My eyes. My eyes. Your thingy's bleeding. Oh, Jennifer said that they were big back. Yeah, that's what I was reading. Jennifer, I'm a big back too. Like, I need to like, after this vacation, no, I'm going to exercise this vacation, but I'm also going to eat really bad. So I'm going to be a big back. It's going to be a big back holiday, I'll tell you that much. Armor band Jupiter? No, I'm not perma band Jupiter. I'm risen the girls, big back, big back. Oh my goodness, Jennifer. The Gen Alpha has come into the chat. What if every single spider was replaced with a cat? I would be dead because there's just too much allergies going around. Rep your favorite YouTube. Hey Roller, can I have your Abby? No! You cannot have my Abby. I appreciate this Abby a lot, and it gets a little weird seeing people in my own Abby. So no, you cannot have my Abby. I'm sorry. Have you seen Mr. Cat? I thought Mr. Cat... Isn't Mr. Cat in here? I saw Mr. Cat in here. Maybe. Oh yeah, Mr. Cat was later. I saw Mr. Cat. Sorry, but no. All right, Jennifer, calm down on that. Don't be a little crazy with the sexual insinuation, please. Hi, Eddie. You call me White Pikachu? Okay, that's pretty good. I'll give you that one. That's pretty good. But I appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping by. It means a lot to me. Hi, John Racist. Nice of you to be here as well. Thank you so much. I'm sorry this message got to you late, but hi. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you take care. Ah, my mouth is not on fire. Bye, Mrs. Kitty. I appreciate you being here, and thank you for stopping by. I hope you take care. I'm pretty sure I saw Mr. Cat when I was... Yeah, Mr. Cat's here! Oh, Mr. Cat, Mrs. Kitty was looking for you, and I don't know if you need to know that or not. That took me... Money, green. I'm getting dark tonight in real life. I'm sorry, Mr. Cat. What do you mean by that in particular? Hi, Roller. My sister came back from school and said, "Aw, your sister's so sweet, Arshad. Tell your sister I said not happy birthday. Tell your sister I hope she had a good day. Tell her I hope she had a good day. That's the most important part to me. Water's good, chat. Water's good for the bones, as they might say. I'm catching up. Guys, I'm bored here, so here's my... Don't put your phone number! That's not good. That's bad. And where... These guys are crazy. Texture of the fluffy. What are you guys talking about? I'm just reading this. I feel like another random. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Cat. If anything, one of the most important things you can try to do is just come into my... Well, if you have Discord, you could try to join my Discord community. Because I have a pretty good set of people who will be willing to welcome you. We want to make sure we provide positivity to people. And overall, people that may feel negative, we want to give them positivity as well. We'll try our best to help take care of you. That's pretty important. But I will say one thing, too. We are not... I know... Yeah, I want to invite you aboard. So come along when you can. I'm very curious how I can help you out potentially with that. I haven't had a Steam viewer for a while. Definitely back. Yes. I want to see you again, GRX. Yes. Oh yeah, that's right. I think you had stuff being moved or whatnot. Was that the case? And that's why you couldn't be at the events. That makes sense. The last event I saw you was the last cafe event that I actually live streamed until I stopped the live stream. Remember? It was you and then Belle came in. I think you're doing some sort of roleplay thing, but it was so cute. I was like, you're so cute. I think I had the photo in the Discord server if I recall correctly. But good times, good memories. I was watching the cafe events. I seriously was. Because like again, I watched someone else live stream, another like smaller VTuber live stream, and then I just look at my own and then compare wherever I can. Not always, but I want to take the positive traits that they exhibit and take them out. Or at least, at the very least, see the positivity that they exude upon others. There are some people that are very unique VTubers out there, and I really wish them well, and I hope they get the best of luck to them. I really am just a supportive person all around. I want to make sure people have the chance to just grow, and maybe if they have a bit of anxiety somewhere, I want to help up the opportunity to help them be uplifted. That's very important to me. I would want someone to do that for me if I needed that to be done for me. Like, when I first started live streaming, I only had like 1 or 2 viewers for like a solid like 6 or so like live streams. I had to find ways to just like be more entertaining, to refine myself, to listen to myself, and just overall grow and develop. But that took effort, that took time. And if anything though, I think one of the biggest things that helped me a lot was just my own confidence that helped me to do so. Some people don't have that confidence. So I would just feel like, okay, well here, take my hand. We can take a chance, we can have a chance to be able to just do it together, do a collab. I did it with Code, I did it with the VR Chat Thunderbirds, which, you know, I may potentially do another collab, but I think the easier thing is just collabing with other streamers, other VTubers, and if anything, help them out. A lot of them seem nervous, a lot of them seem shy, but maybe they just need a helping hand. I'm a very, very ambiverted person, I would say. I'm a very ambiverted person, and I want to make sure I can, you know, see the opportunities to help them just grow and improve. I don't want to seem like a jerk about it, because like some people are just like, well, okay, you shouldn't be giving too much advice to people, and I don't want to just be that advice person at all. I want to genuinely enjoy their content and see it grow and develop. That's very important to me. If anything, I just want to make sure I give advice, so hopefully like you may see it my way, you may see the way I do it, but at least you'll spit it in your own way, and I've seen people do that too. So it's good. I really do like my community, and just having the ability to be able to just be here with you all. And even if you haven't been back, it's fine. I just went on a long tangent again. I have no idea where I was branching off on. That's ADHD right there. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up. I think if anything, I can say more things, but it'll be a little more sporadic. But I can still catch up in chat. Hi, Pengy. I appreciate you being here, and thank you for wishing me happy birthday. Mr. Cat, you gotta make your dreams. You gotta find your hobbies, and you gotta find your interests, and you gotta find your talents. I said this way earlier in the live stream, but the most important part is being able to just take the ability to understand what you want to do in life. Get a hobby, you know, get curious about something. Maybe read a book. Find interest somewhere. Do something that will help take up your time. That's not just video games and, you know, just watching doom scrolling on social media. You know, learn something. Use your hands. Use your capability. Use your brain power. Use your processing. Making that a hobby so you have a sense of self-fulfillment, and having the ability to be able to just like have a better comfort to yourself, so that way you can reach out to other people and feel more comfortable doing so. Like being more confident in yourself, being able to build friendships by just asking good questions, listening to them really closely, and being able to have the ability to just be there for them. Trust me, people who say they don't have any friends, I'm sorry to say it, but, and this is going to be the hard truth for everybody, but nobody owes you anything. I'm dead serious. You have to try your very best to reach out there to people and give them your best effort first, wherever you comfortably can. And you know where most people comfortably can? they most comfortably can by just saying, hi, how are you? Hey, I hope your day is well. I hope you're doing okay today. Thank you so much. It's not hard. All you gotta do is just give them compliments. Hey, I like your bag. It looks nice. I like your jacket. It looks really cool. How are you doing today? What's going on in your day? And try to actually listen. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. And then once you start doing that, people trust you more. People want to be like, I want to be around this person. And that's how you start getting friends. That's how you start building people that actually want to be there for you. That's how you build a support system. I tell all this stuff, and this advice is most important because a lot of you want to say, there's nobody there for me, and I feel like I try, but it just doesn't work. Trust me. There's potentially something that you can maybe change or maybe adjust. You got to be honest with yourself, and you got to figure out what the next thing you have to do is. You can't just sit there and grovel. You have to be proactive. What is your next step? What is your next move? And if anything, I hope what I just gave you earlier gives you the opportunity to find a better ability to utilize those tools to make more connections and make more friends. Sorry to say, but I don't I hate to say it, but pity. I just don't. I will try my very, very best to give you advice on how to go forward, but it's a lot of internal reflection, my friend. You can't be beating yourself up. All you're just doing is putting yourself down in a hole. You have to lift yourself up. No, you don't have to lift yourself up. Forgive me. You just have to sit there and be honest with yourself. What am I doing wrong? What is the problem? How do I do these things? And you know how you can get help with that? You could probably join my server and just talk about your day at times, or maybe use the mental health channel. Just explain things and then have us talk to you. We'll be there for you. We'll have you understand, maybe just try this way. Okay, maybe just try that way. And ultimately, just hopefully someday you make a friend. Someone that you can hold close, but not too close, because clinginess is another problem. And ultimately, just feel like you can establish a support system. I mean, if you think about it, with VTubing, I had to effectively do the same thing too. I had to have the ability to just sit here and just yap out to the ether for a long period of time. But any one person that came my way, granted, I'm a lot more socially adept, probably than you are. No offense, but that's just what I am. But I'm probably a lot more socially adept, so I know how to be able to handle these situations and do a really effective job, I would say, at just gaining your trust. I don't say this in a way to try to make it seem like I'm manipulating you all, but I'm saying it in a way because I want to ensure to you all that I remain as transparent as possible to everything I do. I don't ever want you all to make it seem like I'm just trying to put you in some sort of matter of trickery. I'm doing all this because I genuinely, wholeheartedly want to. And if I can do stuff like this, like sway you all in maybe a particular way or a particular pattern, or even just with everything I say out of my mouth, just think about how I do this stuff and how I can share it all with you. Of course, you got to have charisma, and you got to be able to do it your own way. So as long as you can uniquely do it yourself, then you too can technically be a leader. Because what is leading but manipulating people to do what you need them to do? And what do I need you to do? Provide positivity to the world around you. Yeah. I'm so far behind on chat again. I need to stop! No. This is what's keeping me on, everybody. Honestly, being so far behind on chat is actually keeping me on. I should have been off 18 minutes ago, but I gotta catch up on chat. So you're basically holding me hostage. I don't want to call holding you hostage. I'm actually enjoying this. 10 subs to 1K? Man, I'm not gonna make it. My eyes are tired. And I think actually my headset's dying too. Oh no. No. Come on. Oh, I'm on the cable. Hold on, chat. I know what to do. I did it. I did it. I plugged my headset in. I can't move very far now, but I'm exactly where I need to be, which is just sitting in my chair. Anyways. Where am I? I'm gonna go make eggs. Eggs! I want some eggs! Can I have some eggs? That sounds amazing. Follow your dreams. You do what I do and feel sad and jealous. Eggies. Never mind. Oh. That sucks running out of eggs. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Ew. Wow, I'm reading. I was reading, dang it! I'm back. Wait, was Key there? Oh, they were asking for you. That's right. Sorry. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Well, Mr. Cat, they're probably going to figure out at some point or another. Roller messages came back. Roller, I can't skip through chat because I missed the lore. Your voice is actually pleasant listening. Oh, I appreciate that, Stu. Thank you so much. I just don't speak. I'm an alien. Paul. What is this? MHA is just putting a bunch of coffee and the pride flag and waffles and 6'6". What the heck is going on? I have a question. Is mayonnaise an instrument? No, mayonnaise is not an instrument, Patrick. I'm the king of Ohio. No, well, you gotta. I think you gotta take that up with Ohio Final Boss. There's someone named Ohio Final Boss on YouTube. Do you know that? And it's actually the key ingredient for making use Mayo Theory. What is that name? Bro, did my keyboard fail to... Hi, Overseer Virtue. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. And thank you so much for wishing me a happy birthday. It means a lot to me. I hope you can stick around and have fun. I'm just kind of catching up on chat right now. My favorite apricot. You guys are talking about shampoo eating. Come on! Bro, stop eating that. Oh my gosh. Yo, Rolo, do you know where the Roblox Harkin? I actually don't know what the Roblox Harkin is, honestly. You'd probably have to explain that to me if you can. Hi, Kia QQ. I appreciate you being here. I'm so sorry being 7 minutes late to my chat, but I'm still very grateful that you are here, so thank you everybody for stopping by. Hi, Blue Hand VR. I appreciate you being here too. You know what the wild part is? Like, I went on a crazy tangent, and I'm just like reading up to it now. I was like, oh man, how is Mr. Cat gonna react to that? I get a little too real sometimes, and I'm sorry if I do, but like, I do it out of love. I really do. It's in my best interest to try to find you opportunity to just interact with the world around you. I don't like hearing people saying that they have 0 friends or, you know, nobody loves them or whatever. I want to help you find ways to establish that. And, you know, it's more important that I try to make sure I tell you how to do it in some way and then figure it out, kind of like fill out the rest in your own way. So that way you can continue to use this process for other people that you meet. And then let's say if you meet someone where it doesn't go really well, all you have to do is step back and reflect about it and just what did I do wrong? What happened there that caused problems? Life is ultimately about doing things, failing, and then figuring out what to do the next time. What do you think my VTubing career is? It's making mistakes, making those same mistakes, or not same mistake, but making mistakes, processing, reflecting what I did, and then being better for next time. Sometimes that means revising events, sometimes that means removing events entirely, sometimes that means creating new ones, or creating new live streams, removing the revising content, or trying new things, or trying new engaging things, everything else in between. You gotta try different strategies to just engage people. And everything I do right here is just a way more creative, elaborate way to me just to get to know you all. And now that you got to know me, I can consider you a friend in a way, like a fan effectively, a fan friend. I know that sounds kind of weird, but I'm very kind of serious about my hierarchy of things, just for the matter of attention and time sometimes. Like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm open to all DMs because that would overwhelm me way too much, and I would just be, and again, I'm being honest about it, like, it would overwhelm me way too much and I just wouldn't be able to do much of anything. I'd get burned out way too quickly. So I still want to be there for you though. Like, if you're in my live stream and you say things and you communicate things or talk about things, or go to my Discord server and say things and communicate things, talk about things there, or even go to my VR chat events, I want to make sure I make you smile. I want to make you happy. You'd be surprised how much I listen. You'd be surprised how much I pay attention. I pay attention to everybody when you don't even think about it. I've observed every single one of you and the way you do things more specifically. So trust me, and I want to make sure I can find the good in everybody. I really do. You have a very nice, cute charm to you, Mr. Cat, and I like that a lot. So I hope if anything, we can just continue to help cultivate you to feel more comfortable interacting and engaging people. So hopefully one day you can make friends. Now I'm behind on chat again. Hi, Blue Hand of VR again. Hi, Isabella. Hello, I'm Brazilian. I came across your live stream. Thank you, Isabella. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, hey, I'm back, computer. How's everybody doing an hour ago? Hello, LT Gamer. I'm doing good. I'm just trying to catch up on chat. I'm going a little faster. In my room. Oh, sorry, Jennifer. I'm sorry, Mr. Cat. I really do apologize. If you do come back, then I appreciate that. If you don't, then I I'm sorry. Like, really, I don't mean that directly specifically towards you. I just mean that in general. And honestly, I should have made this in. I was gonna make it into a short form video. It's negative content, but I also want to exhibit real content. Ways to help establish a better understanding of the world around you. The world around us is scary, and I feel like I had to undergo a lot of hardship just to understand it myself. Do I know everything about it? Hell no. But I'm still trying to learn more and more and more. More about the human psyche, the more about the art of conversation, the more about potential manipulation tactics used against us, or even using them yourselves. I know so much about people. I know how to understand and get a grip on people a lot more quickly because I just take the time to understand. Who, what, when, why. And once you really just take the time to just watch people, observe people, hear people, listen to people, read people, see people, you start to see something. You start to see a pattern. Sometimes a person may exhibit these similar qualities that this other person might exhibit. These things actually have linkings together. What do these linkings mean? Well, perhaps if we find the conclusion to these problems, we can find out that matter of insecurity potentially, or that matter of confidence, or that matter of pride, or the matter of hobbies, or the matters of interest, or just the matters of what makes them a human. There are patternistic behaviors out there, there really are, but every single human that you come across either A, sometimes surprise me with how they sometimes analyze the world around them, or B, they're still their own person. I feel like sometimes a lot of us have probably went through different similar circumstances and scenarios. We all have the root cause of it. Like, let's say if we all had a matter of breaking a bone. Like, we all probably broke a hip, but how do we all break the hip in our own way, It's what helps us connect together. It's what helps us to understand each other and connect, just be there for each other. Yes, it's important to know the person in front of you, and you want to help build that trust. And if you build that trust, people feel more comfortable. And when people feel more comfortable, they get more loose, they get more relaxed. They speak in a little more comfortable tone. I've seen some people, because they get more comfortable, kind of lower their insecurities in the way they speak sometimes. And that's growth, in my opinion. Just being able to establish the world, kind of lower your guard, and let me say what I have to say to you. Sometimes I'm pretty strong about it. I really am. I don't ever want to be fake to you all. That's the most important thing to me. But ultimately, with the flaws that I have and the passion that I try to provide behind those flaws, at the very least, it's just me trying to show you all that I'm human too. Like, we're humans. What's up? Let's just talk to each other, Is Jupiter... Why is everyone just talking about AI? What should I... Oh, I'm going up. I'll show you my friend, because I forgot his birthday. He needs a present. Get him a gift card if you have the chance to use money. If you don't, then I can't think of anything right now, unfortunately. I'm an AI trust. Oh my gosh, I'm reading chat. I go on these tangents so much, and I love them. But I'm also scared. Alright, girl. Heard roller. Keep saying message. Oh my god, GR, don't do that to me! That was 10 minutes ago! I lost track! I'm so far behind again. Hi, Pluck Fox. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for the well wishes and my birthday. It's been a really good live stream so far. I'm very happy that I had the chance to have you all here. Hi, I'm 43. Thank you for being here. Thanks for stopping by. It means a lot to me. And if anything, I hope you can just enjoy the time that I have here. I'm trying to actually end the live stream, but I keep getting more messages and I keep trying to catch up on chat. And I'm just like, dang it, man, I can't catch up. But it's okay. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. It's my birthday today. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I probably won't get there, but that's okay. I'm having a good time, and that's all that matters, What is Blue doing? What? I'm so confused what's going on right now. I hope that stop wasn't real. Just make sure you behave with each other. You all behave now, okay? Just have conversation with each other, all right? I like roleplay as much as the next guy, but let's just talk about each other. Let's just chill and relax, all right? That way goes cool. Thank you, Black Fox. I appreciate you. I really do. Hello, I'm 43 again. I'm sorry. I'm so far behind on chat. And I get it, you guys are probably getting bored, but I'm trying to make sure I can provide wisdom or something like that here, or just trying to make sure I can read as best as possible. But a lot of these messages, I'm kind of just like, maybe I have to turn slow mode on higher next time. It's not too late. It's not too late. I'm honestly, like, again, so far behind, but I'm actually kind of catching up. I consider you a friend with special boundaries. Hi, Cyojin. I appreciate you being here. And yes, that sounds about right. A friend with respectable boundaries. I want to get to know you all. I really do. I want to give you all a chance to know me. And the most important thing is though, I have to be like honest with like how I may potentially see you all. I want to provide as much effort and positivity that I can to you all, but at the same time too, I gotta make sure that people who maybe have more infinity in my life, like, or more impact in my life, I need to actually have time with them and effort with them too. Speaking to about like a collective total of like sometimes like 20 to 30 people, like unique people in a live stream chat can be a little more I mean, it can spend the same amount of energy for me as like putting an actual like one-on-one effort with a person that I actually like want to be there for. And don't get me wrong, I like doing a lot of one-on-ones, but if I do too many, I will legitimately burn out, and I can't do this, so I can't like do, you know, anything else really. So I have to kind of be honest with myself where I can. That's why I like to do live streams, because it's kind of my way to do so, along with Discord server, along with YouTube comments. Yeah. I'm always open for questions. I seriously am. And if anything, I like to have the chance to be able to answer to you all. But you just gotta ask questions, if anything. Hi, Danielle Ramirez. I'm so sorry you don't feel good right now. Are you feeling sick or anything? Hi, cool guy. I appreciate you being here too. Thank you for stopping by. It means a lot to me too. You said happy birthday to me. Bluehead, if Snoo says stop, if Snoo actually means stop, then please stop. Railgun. I don't know if you mean it seriously or not, because you kind of play along with it, Snoo. I'm confused. It has been a while indeed. Am I catching up? I'm still kind of falling behind on chat. I'm sorry, young roller. Young roller. I'm not young. I'm old as heck. Okay, it just blasted me up. I gotta go back. Oh, I'm kind of caught up, actually. I'm actually kind of caught up. I love that song that you're playing. That was like 5 minutes ago. Sorry, you're probably gonna have to use like YouTube music search or whatever on it, honestly. 10 left. Yeah, LT Gamer, I'm not gonna get there, honestly. It is what it is. I'm probably gonna just like I'll probably make one more video and then I'm gonna get off because my eyes are kind of burning, A, and B, my headset's dying. It's actually getting charged back, but I still have to get ready to go to I need to get ready to go to the food hall, so I have to kind of get off soon to get ready for that too. I wish Roller did fan mail. I wonder how fan mail would work in this regard. I don't know what to talk. Well, 443, I still appreciate you being here. Even just mentioning a comment, I appreciate just wanting to talk to you and just say hi to you as well, you know? So thank you for being here. It really means a lot to me. Yes, I know I have roll in my name, except it's R-O-L-L, not R-O-L-E, silly. Anyways, but at the same time too, I love my roleplay, don't get me wrong, but some people are legitimately just kind of trying to chill. So like, it's fun. I'm glad you guys are enjoying engaging yourself, but like, you could just if you want to engage with me, ask me questions. And I guess I probably yap too much, but again, when I do my real live streams, then I will be a little more focused on trying to answer questions and ensure that I can close them as best as possible. If one reaches out with me, then I'll speak it a little bit more, but I'll still like be a pretty good Q&A person. But you just gotta try in the first place. But then again, at the same time too, I don't blame you. This is my birthday stream. But also, I'm also trying to hear other people. If they feel uncomfortable about it, then I want to make sure I accommodate to their means too. So, sorry. And Jennifer, I don't know what Jennifer's on about. They're talking about the Harkin. Like, as it like the Harkin is absolutely destroying them right now. I'm kind of confused what's going on with that. I hope they're okay. But on the plus side, I actually caught up. Your birthday was on the first? That's cool, cool guy. There's so many October birthdays, I swear. Like there's a lot of them. And in fact, I know at least 2 other people that have my same birthday, which is crazy. And then there's one person yesterday, and then there's one person the day before, and there's just they're all over October. But you know what? October babies, am I right? I'm a Libra. Are you an October Libra? That technically makes you an October Libra, right? We're Libras. Yeah. Can we have a roleplay channel on the final boss? I would think about the roleplay channel. That's probably something I'll actually do next year, believe it or not. I don't have a crush on Roller. Good, you shouldn't. You shouldn't have a crush on me. I'm serious. Like, I don't like the idea of like even like being remotely considered with like potentially a minor or even anybody. I'm not doing relationships, honestly. I also need to change my bio to say it's 29. I always come back. I love that. Roller, you already know me now. Yes, I do. And I always like to hear about you too, Pluck Fox. You can always ask more questions. Just ask like random things as well. I don't mind. I wish I had a dog or a cat. Yeah, Jennifer, I would want a dog. Honestly, if you're like taking care of a dog is like taking care of like a child. It really is, but it's kind of sort of better, but also kind of sort of worse because the child like can sustain themselves after a period of time. The dog never will. Like the dog has to be let outside to go pee if you needed to. Dog has to be walked sometimes, but I think that's what makes dogs so engaging because they're just so affectionate, like intense and loyal. Like they're loyal to people. And I see it with my brother's dog. He loves his dog. And I love her too. She's a fantastic, cute dog. I love everything about them and just how genuine and cute they are as a whole. But overall, I can understand like wanting a dog. Just me personally, I'm scared of the idea of the responsibility behind it. That's just another thing of responsibility I need to add. I already have a community. What am I gonna, if I add a pet at that point, then I'm just have more things cascade on top of each other and they're just gonna cause problems to each other. Of course, I could probably maintain them as best as possible, but that's also why I'm not really looking for a relationship because right now I need to focus on my community and just have moments in time where I can just help grow this and build this. And maybe if I start going out, expanding out more, then I can probably consider having a girlfriend. But I also have to consider if my girlfriend's going to accept what I do or not. So there's a lot of things to consider, really. You only got as far and more people are chatting and watching you happen. Well, I appreciate that, Ollie. And that's right. I'm trying to make sure I still catch up. Like, I don't want to leave you all in the dark. I really don't. Even though it's my birthday stream, like, I still want to make sure I, like, actually acknowledge you all. You all are here for a reason. And I want to help to, just, you know, give you comfort. I'm very happy that you feel comfortable role-playing in the live stream. If anything, I want to try to actually accommodate to that mean wherever I can. Or I'm going to accommodate to means where I feel comfortable accommodating to. Like 18 plus channels? No, I'm not doing that on my Discord server. I'm sorry. But like roleplay, I am thinking about it. Just not yet, if anything. Can my tongue stick out? Yes, my tongue can stick out. It sometimes happens when I drink water. I haven't slept for like a day now. 443, go to bed. You have to go to sleep. If you don't go to sleep, then I'm going to blow up your Minecraft house. You feeling sick? I'm sorry, Danielle. I hope, make sure you take your medicine. Do whatever it takes to make sure that you feel a lot better. I've personally been taking something called Emergency. It's like a vitamin boost that you can get at like the grocery store. And I take one at least every single day because I'm scared of being sick. Everybody around me gets sick. I was scared I was sick yesterday. I almost feel like I'm almost sick today. But when I talk a lot and I don't drink enough water or breathe a lot, then yeah, this is what causes problems. I've been on a heavy yapping spree and I gotta make sure I drink my water. And I gotta make sure I breathe. Otherwise, I'm just gonna feel like I'm kind of sick. Wake up to reality. I will wake up to reality. Bull Carpo, you are not old. I am old. I'm 29. Like, are you serious? I'm an old man. I will bring destruction. What the heck? Oh, hi Danielle Ramirez's sister. I appreciate you saying hi. It means a lot to me. Thank you for being here. Nothing ever goes as planned to this across the world. Yeah, but in the beauty of that matter, it's like if things don't go to plan, finding the opportunity to make the most of it with whatever you can after that fact is everything. And in fact, a skill I learned with community building. Sometimes the things I host or the things I try to do, they sometimes never go as planned. Like they just completely fall off the rails. But you know what? You make the best of what you got. And ultimately you just try your hardest. You can't sit there If things don't go as planned, you just gotta try your best to salvage what you can. You can't just sit there and give up. If people, it's funny because I see kind of like in Marvel Rivals whenever I play it, when like we lose a lot of team fights all at once, people already want to surrender or forfeit. I'm like, bro, you can't look at the mentality like that. Just because you're in a losing situation, maybe you're in a really bad spot, doesn't mean you give up. You fight to the very end. So, if anything, you just keep on trying, keep on going. You know what I mean? I don't know if you meant that for me, but I just wanted to resonate on that. The longer you live, the more you realize the only thing that truly exists are merely pain, suffering, and futility. Listen, every look at this world, whoever's light, there will be shadows to be found as well. Stu's right. I can't deny, listen, in the matter of realism, I can't deny the fact that indeed there is going to be moments of negativity. Like, I think to myself all the time, I speak an idealistic world, but the reality is a realistic world. That's why it's called real for a reason. And in the real world, there's negativity can just spew out of nowhere. For example, I was driving home yesterday, and there was this car that would turn into like this right lane. Well, first off, they cut me off, and then second off, like they turned into this right lane. And then like when they got into the left turn lane became available, they skipped 2 lanes to go into the left turn lane out of nowhere. And I'm just like, what is this driving? What the heck? And you know, that by itself, that stress, that trauma, it causes, well, not trauma, but that stress causes negativity. Whatever you do with that negativity at that point is what's going to impact the world. Do you take that and just be like, all right, whatever, it happened, but it happened. It happened, and so you just let it go. Or do you take that negativity, drive harder because of it, get more aggravated with yourself, go home and maybe talk to a friend and be like, that person cut me off, and it was so annoying and so bad, and now you're spewing negativity to somebody else who also has to take that negativity too. Or you could just take it that you didn't get hit, you're okay, you're safe, nothing bad happened. Let it go. Where was I going off on that tangent too? What I'm trying to say is just like, you can't let things get to you for too long, or especially matters related to safety. Like if someone potentially tries to do something, either they did or they didn't. It's not like, oh well, they partially sort of did it. Either they did or they didn't, and then you just react accordingly. You can't let negativity from the real world cloud everybody else, and especially yourself. Either it happened or it didn't happen. To play or not to play, the choice is yours. There's only one person that would get that reference. Only one person, but I wanted to do it anyways. Nah, oh my gosh, Jennifer, you and the Harkin! I appreciate you saying that, Ollie. I like that you think my voice is nice. I am the god that left you, forgot you. Oh my goodness, Blue Hand. Because I'm the main villain. Blue Hand must be the main villain. Well, you gotta watch out for Kaisel. Kaisel is apparently the strongest in the RSCU, according to them. And you know, actually, now that I really think about it, another thing too is that if you're gonna roleplay, just make sure you be fair in the matters. Listen, I have roleplayed for a very long period of time, and I've roleplayed in different fandoms and all this kind of stuff. I will say there has to be, make sure there's power balancing around all this stuff. You can't be an OP god mod. If you are, then that's just not comfortable for anybody. And that just goes, and honestly, like, I'm not gonna say that's like, I know it, like, you shouldn't do it, but that's okay. I've seen people, like, I used to be like that. I was like, I want to be the strongest. I'm going to beat all the people. But then you just come to terms, you're like, people don't want to roleplay with that. So you want to have people actually roleplay with you. You got to have a little semblance of fairness in all the matters. Even to this day, with the roleplay that I do, like, we still have matters of fairness. Well, matters of randomness in this case because of D&D. But still, like, the roleplaying aspect is like, bounded by some rules. You can't just make lawless things like say, you know, you're the absolute strongest always and forever. Like, you just can't. That would make it so nobody wants to roleplay with you. And the idea of roleplay is to do it with somebody else. Otherwise, it's just writing a story. You may as well just write a story at that point. But you want to make sure you keep it fair and you keep it balanced, or you keep it random if you have to, like with dice rolls. So that's what I have to. What was I saying about that for in particular? What the heck? What was I saying that for in particular? My voice. I was talking about my voice. Oh my goodness. I go off on these tangents, and this is what happens here. But I love him. Roller, if your girlfriend Roller with if your girlfriend was a VTuber. Okay, so I'll say this. How far I actually kind of caught the chat. So I'm gonna like go on a bit of a somewhat of a tangent. Oh, my headset's kind of going down. But my ex was actually a VTuber, and they had to actually give up that life and kind of do a whole different thing because they had some weird circumstances happen to them. I don't want to expose their privacy like that, but they showed me some of this stuff, and it's actually really nice. I've been friends with some VTubers actually, or people that have, you know, attempted VTubing, and it's nice to like see how they've done it, or maybe the ways they went about things. It gives me an opportunity to understand how I can do it as well. That's also why I like watching other VTubers as well, just having this chance to be able to just understand, process, and study them. Ultimately, if I were to have a girlfriend, potentially they might have to be a VTuber as well. We would have to see in a situation like that. Of course, I am in real life, I am heterosexual, of course. That's just me personally. But again, no, it's gotta be like, it's gotta be more closest to my age range. It can't be like too disparagingly large. Like, it cannot be 21, 22-year-olds. I'm sorry. It's gotta be higher up. Like in my age range, somewhere between like the merits of like 27 to like maybe 32. Potentially. But like, I still don't want to like exactly think about that right now. I just say that's my preferred age range of anything. But I'm not really, again, it's not my focus. It really isn't. My focus right now is just being in the community. So that's why I'm actually catching my chat right now. Just 3 more hours, please. 3 more hours? What do you mean 3 more hours? I can't do, my eyes are burning. They're gonna cry. I've been actually the first. You were Ollie. Very impressive. I'm very happy with you. What's my stream time right now, everybody? I don't know what my stream time is. Has it been? I think it's been almost like 3 hours, hasn't it? This is a long stream. I'm pretty impressed with myself. I'm the final boss in roleplay, changing slight things to reality. You're gonna have to take that with Kaisel and Ice. I'll tell you that much. Roll's old enough to be my uncle. I'm gonna call that. Listen, people at work, they call me Unk status sometimes. I'm like, bro. But you wanna know something interesting? Sometimes people actually think I'm younger than I am, which is weird. But like, especially when I shave everything off. I guess I'm actually my age. But some people say I look like. I probably look my age at this point. I mean, Chad, I'm not gonna lie, I need to focus on my beauty health as well. Like my eyes, I got bags, and I got like these wrinkles. It's because of all this. All this stuff that I do for you all. And I don't necessarily mind it. I just need to do a little more maintenance care on it. And I need to be like honest with myself. I'm just like, well, I want to look a little bit better. Plus, I have these pimples right here. I don't know where these pimples came from, but I need to like do something about that too. I have a bit of acne. That's just weird. I can't have that, chat. I need to take care of myself. And honestly, with like live streaming and everything, it's really incentivized me to want to care for myself. Like for example, reminding me to close my own eyes so I make sure I don't destroy my eyelids, or at the very least like make sure I also massage these every now and then to ensure that my eyes don't feel so dry. It's like maintenance stuff. This is how I would last longer in live streams. I gotta make sure I do them. Roller analyzing Madara speak. I'm an analyzer for everything. I'm trying to make sure I read everybody. I'm kind of lost. Snoo, you broke Roller. I break myself sometimes. Nothing will escape until I create the perfect world. It's young. What? But GRX says I get Uncle Roller. Hi Nikki MVTuber. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping by. You're 541? Okay, I gotta catch up the chat again. But thank you so much. It's my birthday today, so I'm just trying to celebrate with you all and just say hi. And I hope you have a good day and good time. Is that K-pop Roller? Do you like the idea of me being a final boss in D&D? I mean, we would do D&D random slam, but you got to remember, there's other people who want to try to do it as well, so you got to kind of take it up with them. We got to make sure we be fair about it, you know what I mean? But you being a final boss in some other campaign, I mean, a proto-gen? Yeah, a proto-gen would be pretty sick, actually. That wouldn't be too bad. But I don't think that would exist in D&D, honestly. Have no fear, because I am here. Hello, MHA. Welcome back. I appreciate you calling me Deep Ollie. Thank you. You wish there was a police officer there. I wish there was a police officer there. What do you mean there's a police officer where? What? What? No. And I'm a god. No, I'm a Sigma god. Yeah, you're telling me what this chat is. This chat's been all over the place, and honestly, I kind of like it, actually. I love the randomness of it. We just got to make sure like we realign our focus sometimes and just keep it more engaging and fun. And of course, involve other people so they don't feel like they have to try to roleplay as well just to be engaged in the chat. We rotate this stuff. I'm kind of enjoying what this chat is right now, honestly. I like watching it from here. Power of young Roller. I mean, at the very least, like I feel like my joints and everything are still pretty good, all things considered. Not a lot of people my age can actually say that, And honestly, I have pretty good health, all things considered. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, these days, it's just harder to have good health. But there's some people who are really routine about it. And, you know, good on them. I'm very proud of them, actually. Roller, you're just for ego. Just your for ego talking, that is all. My ego? I know I have an ego. I know I have some ego. I honestly do something, I swear. Half snow, half loving humans, Greek gods. Huh, interesting. My OC's Snoo. Roller, you're just ego talking, that's all. Yeah, I mean, isn't that just technically just called yapping? Also, E. I'm just this is helping me catch up the chat quicker because I'm not gonna read that. Hi Nexi, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you stopping by at the event. It was really nice of you to come by and say hi. Sorry, I'm kind of behind on chat. I was really focused on just like kind of like chilling, but I'm trying to make sure I catch up in chat as well. VTubing, Roller, with if they wore 35. What do you mean wore 35? You mean 6'7"? 6'7"? 29. Yes, young Roller. End update confirmed. The One Piece can. What the heck? Ollie, don't do that. Ollie, don't spam. No spamming. No spamming. I don't like that. I don't like the spamming. Alright, I'm closer though. I am catching up. Awesome. I'm up. Oz put the cat. Have you heard? Oh. Have you heard of the tragedy of Dark Plagueis the Wise? Hi, the Bloody Skeleton. I appreciate you being here. No, I haven't. I know that's a Star Wars reference, but would you believe me if I told you I've never actually watched Star Wars? I've watched only episode 7, but does that even count? You need to watch the original trilogy first for it to all make sense. But at this point, Star Wars is almost like such a household icon that I know a lot of the story just through memes and synopses and all this kind of stuff. So I think I got the general gist of what Star Wars is at this point, despite not even watching the movies. You know what I mean? What movie is that from, though? Which episode is that from? The Mind Raj Priest Soul. Ounces? Ounces. It's Oz. Roller is V-God. Roller is V-God? I'm not V-God. What's going on? Everybody behave. Everybody be proper. Why do you? Oh my gosh, Jennifer, you're. Yeah, get forehead bapped. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, forehead bapped. They just do, okay? Any more questions? Playing COD right now. Very nice. Yes. Jay coming in behind saying yes. Oh, it's funny. It's funny. See, we call each other out. If we act, and I appreciate that, because like, you guys call each other out respectfully, of course. Respectfully. If you act a little too far, you tell each other, and then you understand and you be considerate. I like that, actually. I love that a lot, honestly. And you know what? That's honestly the reason why I don't need mods. You are very respectful to each other, and that's very, very important to me. So thank you. Thank you for proving that you can be respectful. Humble Creator, happy birthday. I hope you're reading the stream title right. Yes, it's my birthday. It is my birthday. And thank you so much for wishing me happy birthday. I appreciate you being here. It means a lot to me. I'm probably going to watch the stream again. I feel like I said a lot of good things in this stream. 6'7". Hi, I'm just going to call you Mac. I'm sorry. Your name's a little tough for me. But if you want to spell it out or pronunciate it out, I'll try to my best to say it again. But hi, Mac. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping by. And I appreciate you. No, seriously, I appreciate you being here. No way, you haven't watched. Thank you so much for wishing me happy birthday. It means the world to me. I love it. And seriously, it's good to see you again. I feel like I haven't seen you in a bit, but it's nice to see you again. Roller coming, sir. What's working time, sir? It's working time. Oh, okay. Bye, Blood Fox. I hope you have a good day at work. And thank you for being here. You take care now, okay? And thank you for wishing me happy birthday. Kai, still at the chat. I did it! I got the die! Yeah! Yeah! I got to the front! I got to the front! Freak you, everybody! And you know what? At this point, I'm gonna just read goodbyes at this point, because now the chat has ended. I'm saying my final piece. Listen, everybody. Sorry, I'm legitimately closing the window right now, so I will read in a second to say my final piece. But listen, everybody. Ah! Unplug. It's good now. I almost yeah. Listen, everybody. It's thank you. Truly, like truly, wholeheartedly. Oh my gosh, we're back. Truly, wholeheartedly, sincerely. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This birthday easily has to be one of the best I ever had. And I've had having the opportunity to be deep, to be open, to be connected, to be real myself with you all here. It means a lot, and I mean a lot. I'm very happy that I can have a very respectful live stream community that is very responsible, is just having fun, enjoying themselves, but overall knows when to be considerate and thoughtful of each other, being there for each other, wanting to actually give a helping hand to each other. What more could I want in a community? Like, and that's why I kind of like told myself about like the 1K subscriber thing. I'm throwing in the towel. I try my best. I'll post one more video, but that's all I got. At that point, my most important satisfying thing to me is just being able to do this, period. The chance to be able to stand here and see you all and just chat, engage with you all, enjoy each other and have fun. I think I've been here for what? I hit a 3-hour mark. This is one of my longest streams in a long time, if ever. I have not done a 3-hour stream before. And honestly, I didn't want to be anywhere else. I'm truly happy to be here. I'm truly overjoyous that I have such a fantastic and loving community that is willing to hear me out. And I want to hear you out the best I can too. I work my very hardest to ensure I can understand these things, react to good situations, and overall just guide you in the right path. Every single one of you astonish me. You make me so proud. You make me so happy to see what you can be. You're great people. And I'm forever grateful that I have an audience that is actually filled with people I'd want to be there for. So thank you. Truly, wholeheartedly, sincerely, 110%. Happy birthday, Roller. This one's pretty good. Alright, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna read any more chat. I need to just make a video and get off. But it's been real, everybody. Take care now.